hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome. Fine Tuesday evening to ya all. Good to see ya. Green Mage MTG back from vacation. Good to see ya. Zevik, Nightbot, of course. Jaguar, Rattlecart, Alex Mateo, Monster CC, McIntyre, Spirit on the Run, Leo Stew, Josie F, Christ B Chicken, Crispy Chicken, Crispy. Oh, I was a little bit off there. Chris, Indifferent, Top Hat, Tolab, thank you for the host. MRN, how are you tonight? Hey, so they had a draft deck with Blood for Bones and Scholar was pretty disgusting. Yeah, we're trying to pull that off at Standard. I feel like it could be sweet. I mean, it's slow, but once it gets going, the late game value is pretty unbeatable. Praise be chicken. Amen to that. Alpha, it's good to see you. Psycho Magi, how are you tonight? Swire. So how is everyone doing tonight? 0000 in Switzerland. Let's go. Perfect time for a stream. Middle of the night or first thing in the morning, I guess, depending on your perspective. I present my finest moment of M20 draft. All right, let me see, Jay Zoller. What is Supermod Jay Zoller's best? Oh, Jay Zoller, that's a lot of blue cards, Jay Zoller. That's a lot of blue cards. I don't know, Jay Zoller. I thought you were the blue hater. I don't know about that. Yeah, I am really excited to try this deck. I think this deck's going to be fun, but we'll talk about it in a minute. Start playing some Magic. So, yeah, we're starting off with Dimir Blood for Bones. Basically, Blood for Bones deck, grindy Dimir value. Chris, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 22nd month in a row. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Ooh, Wisdom Teeth out. Man, I remember when I got my Wisdom Teeth out, it was the worst. I, for some reason, had 5 wisdom teeth. I guess that means I'm smarter than everyone else. but for some reason, I had 5 wisdom teeth, and they got like infected, and it was like just a disaster and a half. So yeah, that was fun. MRN, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for our subscriber. Are we doing any self-milling in Standard anytime soon? I mean, we're kind of self-milling. We're self-milling with Stitcher's Supplier to get stuff in our graveyard. Maybe we'll do a full-on self-mill at some point. That could be fun. Cyanide, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Ooh. Standard Mystic Forge. I have not figured out how to Mystic Forge yet, but yeah, it seems like a really powerful card if you can find the right deck for it. Yeah, getting teeth pulled, not fun at all. We have a gift sub from Jaguar to Jamestrion. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for this subscription, and also the gift sub from Jaguar. Big scoops here for our subscriber. So, plan tonight is we're playing some Standard. We're playing for some Blood for Bones. Yes, it is Reanimator E, but this is very different than the Drakuseth Reanimator deck, which was like a combo Reanimator deck. This is more a grindy value Reanimator deck, where because we were talking about this during Drakuseth, and there was a lot of questions about like, why are we not playing Blood for Bones, or now we're getting questions, why aren't we playing Drakuseth? This is a very different style of deck. The Drakuseth deck, it's basically like a combo deck, where you're trying to get the hasty Drakuseth, win the game in attack. This deck, and what Blood for Bones is really good at, is more the grindy value reanimation plan. Because you sack a creature, you're kind of getting back 2 creatures because one goes to your hand, so you're like generating this weird card advantage. You can also do tricks where you like sack a creature, get back the same creature, which is really cool with some of our cards. So this is a very different style of reanimation. This looks like a seal deck I built in M20 Sealed. Yes, I guess I can see that pretty clearly, actually. So that's a plan for tonight. Grinding out some reanimation value, but before we get into it, we should do our reminders. First off, replay YouTube. That's where you'd find all the old streams, including this one in the future. Normal YouTube, we had a special video about upcoming sets go out today. There is a Modern Mayhem that went up today. Tomorrow, Against the Odds, Scheming Symmetry in Standard. The deck is sweet. The deck is, it is spicy. Against odds is so weird. And the choice is sometimes like, do you build a spiky-ish deck that doesn't feel as against odds but is probably better? Or do you build like a really crazy deck that's probably not going to win as much but can do really crazy things? And this week I chose the do the crazy things at the cost of winning. Although the deck is still like, it still works. So I'm not saying we can't win with it, but what I'm trying to say, like scheming symmetry. Okay, this is what I was trying to get to. Scheming symmetry, when we're just starting, Yeoman Bravo. Scheming symmetry, the easiest way to build scheming symmetry is play it with, like the Explore Bolus's Citadel deck. Avian, for the 5th month, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our re-subscriber. Yeah, so, the easiest way to do it is just build the, like, Explore deck with Wild Growth Walkers, Jadelight Rangers, Merfolk Branch Walkers, Bolus's Citadel. Like, we played that deck before a while ago, but then just play Scheming Symmetry in it, because tutoring the top of your deck with Bolus's Citadel is really good. So that's like the spiky way to play it, but I didn't want to go that direction because I don't feel like the Explorer package is against odds enough, even though if you wanted to try to like 5-0 and F&M with Scheming Symmetry, that's probably the right deck to play. So instead, we're doing fun and crazy stuff tomorrow. It's going to be sweet. Gonna be sweet. How are you? Do you like the manga panels I sent you on Twitter? Any tips for keeping cool in a heat wave? Good luck with the deck. Keep it cool in the heat wave. Keep the AC on. Don't go outside. That's my strategy. I don't know if I saw the manga panels. Anyway, reminders. That was YouTube. Our sponsor tonight, of course, is Card Kingdom. And if you're looking for some sweet new Core Set 2020 cards, you can snag them over at cardkingdom.com. If you're interested, you can even grab a Saffron Olive sticker, which is pretty sweet of them to offer. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting this show. Pennybot for the 19th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playmats, all that sweet stuff. Good way to support the stream and the channel and the site. Donations never required, but always appreciated. $2 or more, and you get your message right on the stream. So anyway, let's talk Dimir Blood for Bones. So the deck we're kicking things off with tonight, Dimir Blood for Bones, is built around, predictably, the card Blood for Bones. So we are talking about the difference between this and Bond of Revival. Bond of Revival, it's good if you want to get in a hasty attack with a big creature. Blood for Bones is really good if you want to grind out value. M Hump and Tams92, welcome you both back to the Fishbowl. Almost day 2 GP Denver with a spicy Mono Red Super Friends build. Ooh, I would love to see it. Yeah, you could email it to me, Tams, or you can stick it in the chat, but email it too if you can, because chat decks tend to like get looked at and then off into the ether because the stream is happening. So welcome you both back to the Fishbowl. Big soups here for our re-subscribers. So Blood for Bones, sack a creature, reanimate a creature, and get a creature back to your hand. So what we're trying to do is fill our graveyard. We have Stitcher suppliers for this. Lazev puts things in the graveyard. Tomebound Lich loots things in the graveyard. A single search for his contact gets things in the graveyard. Thought Erasure surveils things to the graveyard. So early game, get stuff in our graveyard. And then what we're trying to set up is not a big hasty attack with Draku Seth. Also, Enter the God Eternals, another way to mill ourselves. It's also like really solid. But what we're trying to set up with this deck is more Blood for Bones repeatedly. So one of our best targets, and kind of our finisher is Agent of Treacheries. We can reanimate it, steal our opponent's thing. Then the cool thing about Blood for Bones is you can sacrifice and reanimate the same creature. So once we get Agent of Treacheries going, Blood for Bones is essentially just 4 mana, get another Agent of Treachery, steal another permanent. So we can start stealing all of our opponent's best stuff. The grindiest engine of the deck, though, by far. Where can I message Crim for a deck list for Commander Clash? You should be able to send it to... I want to say Crim at MTGGoldfish.com will go to him. I think the Asian Avenger at MTGGoldfish.com also does, but I'm pretty sure either one of those should get to him. Taylor Jones for the 23rd month. Hey, what's going on? I'm getting pumped with the new set. I am really hyped for the new set as well, Taylor Jones. It looks really sweet. Way sweeter than I would have thought when I heard Fairy Tale set. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big soups here for you. What's up, Deltorbs? Good to see ya. So, yes, Agent of Treachery steals stuff, but the biggest payoff is Scholar of the Ages. So, Scholar comes into play. You return 2 instant or sorceries from your graveyard to your hand, which means we reanimate it, which gets us back Bud for Bloons, which we can then use to reanimate more stuff, or we can like sack Scholar of Ages again to get it back, along with another card, so we can get back removal, we can get back stuff from our sideboard, we can keep repeatedly getting back Enter the God Eternal. So in the late game, once we have our Scholar and our Bud for Bones, every turn 4 mana, we can sack, get back Scholar of Ages, get back Blood of Bones, get back another one of our spells, and that creates this great late game engine of value. Cavalier of Night, pretty good reanimation target, also can get back like Thief of Sanity, Tomebound Lich, Lazov, Stitcher Supplier, so more value there when it reanimates when it dies, also kills a creature. So that's kind of the plan of this deck, is more than getting in one big attack with reanimation, we're trying to just grind out this graveyard value. Sideboard-wise, some counters, removal for aggro and Moment of Gravy, Noxious Grasp, Unmoored Eagle, gonna try to fight against primarily the Scapeshift deck. I want to see if that works. I don't know if it'll work. Maybe it'll work. I think Scapeshift is going to be really heavily played tonight, though. And I think Unmoored Eagle might be good enough against it. Ritual of Sweeper for aggro, Vraska's can enter the God Eternals, Mortal Sun for Planeswalkers, and that's basically the plan. Grind out the value from the graveyard. The Aminatou deck that you like to GP Vegas, my buddy had an 83% win rate in Denver. Ooh boy, that sounds insane, Dan. That is a pretty impressive win rate for a commander deck. DJ Menmar for the 11th month. Yeah, 7-mana creature deck. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big Scoops cheer for our re-subscriber. Do you think Big Chandra is going to see play in Modern? Is it seeing any? I've seen it see a little bit of play in older formats. I think it was actually Legacy where I saw it see play in like Mono Red Prison and Legacy. But I think it can maybe see play in decks like Panza, could be the top end. So I think that there'll be fringe decks that will try Chandra. I don't know if it'll be enough, but maybe. I think it's in the stage where it's going to be tested out. Whether or not it sticks remains to be seen. This is fine. We got a lot of 7-drops, so we're good. Any plans to do Kuiker Infinite Mana Combo in Standard? We played it a little bit during our preview stream. I definitely think we could try to do it at some point. The problem that I've run into that one is I think it's kind of like against the odds, Ian. I mean, if you got a really sweet list, then I definitely check it out. But we can try it for a stream at some point. I definitely think that we will play it. I'm a little worried that it'll just be one of those like win one out of every 10 match type decks, but I think it's Defiant Strike, Reckless Rage. Well, take Feather. Lazov. Get rid of Lazov. So our opponent can't start drawing cards, which isn't ideal, but then we can kill this Dreadhorn Arcanist with our Tyrant Scorn, and threats have been dealt with. I'll try to brew one. I think it'll work in a Jeskai Control-ish shell. Yeah, I definitely will have to mess around with it at some point, too. Eagle seems really bad against Veil of Summer. That is also true. Although, I don't know how many Veil of Summers are in the Scapeshift deck. I don't think it's that many. Dimir, 2 of my 5 favorite colors. Ooh, opponent's not even casting Defiant Strike? Okay. Sure, we'll take it. I mean, we might actually be in good shape here. Why do we not have arena sounds? Oh, there we go. Huh, that's a weird way of doing that. Why wouldn't you cast it and flash it back? But whatever. Kuiker is kind of like you gotta have a lot of janky pieces. You gotta have Arcade Adaptation, the card that it's kind of like Paradox Engine of Standard. Like, everything combos with it. But you gotta have Arcade Adaptation. You gotta have Bishop of... the 2-mana white thing that gains you life when an angel comes into play. And then you gotta have Kuiker. And then you can parlay that into infiniteness. Basically, like, you have the Arcane Adaptation to make all of your angels into spirits, or spirits into angels. Basically, yeah. And then when Kiker makes a thing, you could sacrifice it, which then triggers the bishop to give you life and keep going. Yeah. That's what you're trying to set up. And that gives you infinite mana because Kiker makes mana as you sacrifice stuff. I wonder if do we try to kill this? They could have drawn into God's Willing. I guess it's still probably... Alright, pass the turn. Stop on our opponent's upkeep. I think we are going to try to kill it. Yes. Killed Redhorn Arcanist. Opponent. I mean, worst case, say God's Willing, and then we can Vraska's Contempt it. Oh, that's fine. Opponent Reckless Rages. We don't care about that. Ooh, Tisa doubles it up. That's a good point, too. Double up the death triggers. That does sound sweet. You don't need Tisa Karlov, I don't believe. Because basically, so... I would have to pull up the cards. I feel like I'm describing this very poorly. Again, I probably, we had a deck list for it. Let me see. Okay, Infinite Kaikar. Here, go to your turn, opponent. So yeah, okay. So Bishop of Wings is the card. You need Arcane Adaptation, naming Angel, I believe. Kaikar, when you cast a non-creature spell, you get a spirit. All right, another one of those. So basically what you're setting up is when an angel you control dies, you make a spirit. So if your angels and spirits are both creature types, essentially, you can sacrifice a spirit to Kaikar, which is going to trigger Bishop to make a spirit, which is an angel, which you can sacrifice to Kaikar, which is going to trigger Bishop. So that's the 3-piece infinite mana combo. You don't need any additional pieces. If you have Kaikar, Arcane Adaptation on Angel, and then Bishop, you can go infinite mana, infinite red mana that way. All right, opponent, yeah, passing. Well, we're just gonna keep killing things. Hopefully we just draw some lands would be nice. When does the next Budget Magic come out? Oh, the next Budget Magic is a sweet one. I'm really hyped for this deck. Monday. Budget Magic is Mondays. Hey, what's up, Cafe Lattice? How are you today? Yeah, if you threw Tisa into the mix, that I believe is correct. If you threw Tisa into the mix, you would also make infinite tokens. Without Tisa, you just get infinite mana because you're getting a token, sacking a token. But if Tisa was doubling things up, then you'd also get infinite tokens. Hey, what's up, Alex Brown? Opponent has a shock. Well, we're only 2 mana away from Agent of Treacheries. Would be nice to have a random dork to sacrifice to this Cavalier at some point, but... There is a downside to the Feather deck, is sometimes it... Ooh, alright. Another Thief of Sanities. The downside to the Feather deck is it's a little Boggles-ish. Like, if you can kill a couple creatures, the deck can run out of just stuff. Hey, good to have you, Iron Guthix. Are we getting Brawl on Arena? We are, with the release of Throne of Eldraine this fall. We are definitely getting it. What's the line by your head? I think that's on Arena, right? Let me see. I have no idea. It comes and goes. I can't see it on my green screen. I don't know. Well, run out the Cavalier. At least it's big enough that it's not gonna die and we can start gaining life. I'm doing well, Exokill. How are you? Good to see ya. How are you, Jaguar? What's up, Dylan Brown? I've seen the line in the deck text too. In the deck text too, I have no idea. Are you sure it's better than the deck text too? Yeah, it must be something with OBS being weird. Maybe I'll have to go through and delete all the OBS stuff at some point, because there should be random lines hanging out. Time to cook and watch my favorite MTG player. Well, thank you so much, Sublime Bovine. Good luck with, oh, we should have ticked up. Ooh, we should have ticked up, but this is fine. What are you having for dinner? Good luck with the dinner. Go to combat. Get in. Hit our opponent. And our opponent's just... They're just fizzling. This is Feather looking really bad. Our deck's not doing anything sweet, but it's working. We haven't done any cool reanimation stuff, but we're winning, which is good. Yeah, Brawl is coming this fall. I will stay hydrated, Bailey. Thank you for the reminder. Staying hydrated is on my to-do list. You might try hiding each Slayer one by one in OBS and see which one it is. Yeah, it's weird. I don't think I see it on videos. I will have to look at my OBS. Maybe I can see it on my Ooh, hoo-hoo. Yeah, we'll do this. Sure. Reveal. I mean, this is probably really wrong, but can't pass up the value. Can't pass up the value. Blood for Bones. We will cast it. We will sacrifice Cavalier of Night. And opponent scoops it up. Done, done, done. They see the Blood for Bones coming, and they are out of here. That was good. Is the background to my workout. Nice to have an entertaining distraction. Well, I'm a good background. Hey, what's up, Jace the Kind Sculptor? How are you tonight? Well, we didn't do anything crazy that game, but actually worked pretty well. Pretty effective performance for the deck. So bring in more removal. Cut. What do we cut? We can cut the Surge for his Kanta. Thief of Sanity. We can probably cut Thief of Sanity. It's just going to get shocked. Go down maybe like one Kefnet and... this might be a matchup where we trim a Blood for Bones, possibly. We might need another Moment of Craving, too, because of a Danto Vanguard. Yeah, let's go down one Blood for Bones and go one Agent of Treacheries. Against aggro, we just gotta trim. We gotta trim some of the expensive stuff. First match of the day, Exokill. It is. It is, it is, it is. Being able to watch Magic streams at work has to be sweet. I don't know if I want to trim Scholar. It's just so sweet in the late game. This hand is so sweet if we have black mana. We're gonna keep it. Magic gods. Magic gods. Come through for us. Hey Seth, is there any information on Brawl boosters or what will be in it? No. I mean, there were the 2 spoiler cards. Ooh, that's black mana. There were the 2 spoiler cards that came out that we talked about. No Ether Gust. Then maybe we should have Ether Gust, but we do not have Ether Gust in the side. I assume on Shaven Drake that we'll be getting information closer to... Alright. Getting information closer to Throne of Eldraine. But so far we've just got 2 spoiler cards. We know there's 20 new cards altogether, and that's about all we know. Hostage Taker. Well, find time to get down a Lich, do some looting, hit our land drops. How are you all, Juice? I think they said 7 unique cards to the Brawl decks. Is it? I will have to double check that. I thought it might be 7 unique cards per Brawl deck. I was pretty confident that they said 20 new cards altogether. Yeah, I mean, all of our 7 drops, we don't really want to cast them. They're mostly to get in the graveyard and reanimate, so... Brawl is like a standard commander, essentially. Wow. That's when you know life is going bad, when your opponent has to Defiant Strike your own creatures. Come on, again. Yeah. Yes! Thank you, about it. I'm sure there's some overlap. Like, I expected that Mana Rock will be in all the decks. Butters GFW, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Thank you. Hey, Seth, you were crazy, but cool crazy. Well, I will take that. I will take that as a compliment. Don't about Lich. Lazov. Um. Yeah, let's just discard Laziv. We mostly just want to find Reanimation. Reanimation, we can start our grindiness with the Scholar of Ages, but we need to hit a land. What do you think about the new legendary creature? New legendary creature is sweet. It's like a Risen Reef that doesn't care about elementals and can be your commander. It seems like a really cool card. I think there might be like a tiny chance. I think there might be a tiny chance that it can show up in standard even. Probably not in high numbers, but here or there. Line the screen, just did a sample of your recent videos, and I don't see it there. Maybe it's a stray element on the OBS scene. It doesn't appear when your video is in the other corner. Appears to be outside of the green screen. Yeah, I guess I'll have to look at... Well, we didn't mill any reanimation. I wonder if it's... Let me see something. If I move this to the bottom, does it go away? Whoa, wait, what is this? I think I fixed it. I fixed it! I don't know what it was. I think it was just literally like a stray layer. I don't even know what the layer was, but... Oh, we did it! We did it! We did it! It's midnight here in south of France. What a good time to watch your stream. Be such a fun deck. Thanks for your job. Well, thank you, Bacadono. Welcome, welcome from the U.S. Yeah, we did it. We're winning, and we fixed the little line. Life is good. Discard a swamp. Oh, come on, give us... Our opponent has done so little of anything. All right. Sure. Pass the turn. I mean, we're just winning because our opponent's not doing anything. This is the worst I've seen Feather look. Like, I don't know if I've ever seen it look that bad. Is Dismal Backwater necessary? I think you could play without it. I think you could play without it. So I wouldn't say it's necessary. I think that it's fine. The life gain could be nice. It's only a 2 of... I mean, Feather's been legit for other people, but it's looking horrible right here. It hasn't done anything at all. Oh, if we can hit a Blood Forbodes, we can start doing sweet things. Vapor Logger, welcome to the Fishbone. Thank you for your subscription. I think I said Fishbone. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Welcome to the Fishbone. Yeah, let's see what's going on in this do-nothing hand of our opponents. I'm really curious how they could be this 14 cards deep and just not have done anything. All Reckless Rages and Defiant Strikes? Yeah, okay. Well, let's take Season of Growth. Mill the land. If our opponent can haste in something, it's not going to kill us, so that's fine. Opponent draws. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Opponent plays a land. Still doing nothing. I mean, we're not really pressuring them, but sooner or later we're going to draw something. It's got to happen. That's how math works. Oh, that's when you know life is bad. When you're Sabbath sprinting your opponent's creature to scry with a Field of Ruin on the battlefield. This might be Shame Scoop time. Oh boy, that is like the epitome of throwing away a card for no value. Sorry, opponent. Shuffle them up, shuffle them up. Our opponent's looking at it in horror, knowing that they finally had the card they needed on top of their deck. And Field of Ruin just no-sers them. Yes, Guild of Guin. Oh, don't remind me of that. Guild of Guin makes me think of Vince and his lackluster beard that he's so proud of. Go to combat, get in. I've been watching Seth cheating. I've been watching Seth cheating Alpha Missive Command. The lands don't count. The lands don't count. Plus, goblins, but goblins. I was playing goblins. Hello from the U.S., Shikuo. How are you tonight? I'm doing pretty well. Oh, yes. Beard Wars happening in person in Vegas in a month. It's on. All right, so answer me this, chat. Let's say if while we're in Vegas, me and Vince want to settle this Beard War thing. How do you actually settle that? Do you walk around like Tina Belcher and that with that other nerdy kid on the field trip and just ask like who is nerdiest, like who's beardiest? Is that where we're at? Like what? How do we actually settle a beard war? How do we do it? Amosi, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for our re-subscriber. Just ask random people. We're just gonna actually, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna have to talk to Vince, but maybe we do that for a video. That's what we gotta do. I don't know if Vince has ever went to Vegas or not, honestly. But I think me and Vince just have to go down to the strip and like walk around the strip as we have, I don't know, Krim or someone film us, Richard film us, and just ask random people. I think just ask random people. Reckless range. I think that's what we got to do. Opponent killing our stuff. Yeah, maybe we should have held on to another black source. Well, take up the blast zone. We're probably just going to Ritual Assault everything away anyway. Kefnet. Well, go to combat. Attack. How have we not hit a reanimation spell? How is that even possible? Yes. We'll have to. Are you gonna be there, Dan? Yeah, we'll have to get some food at some point for sure. Well, opponent's killing our stuff. We're gonna kill our own Lich anyway. Get in, hit our opponent. Yeah, we'll have to. I mean, I guess we're getting close enough to try to like schedule something, but we'll have to do like a goldfish meetup or something, some sort of like sub meetup or just goldfish meetup. But we definitely should try to figure that out for people who are going to be out there. Well, let's play Kefnet, the God of Turtle. Oh, a friend help you fix your deck, Tracy? Awesome. Yeah, I'll bring a commander deck. Finale of Devastation seems like a sweet addition. I like it, Tracy. Yeah, go to combat, get in. Boy, this has not been a beautiful match by any stretch, but hit ya. Down to 10, pass the turn. This has been like the nothingest of matches. Ooh, let me see, Tams. Mono Red Super's friends does sound sweet. Opponent passing. 1, 2. Alright, so 1, 2, take up blast zone. And then take up blast zone. These blast zones seems good. We're gonna have our opponent just like locked up from really doing much of anything. 2 drops, 3 drops. Lock them all down. Where's our Blood Forebodes? We just have not hit a single one. Lazov. Alright. Decline. Well, go to combat. Attack. Hit our opponent. Yup. Maybe we could set up something for Kefnet with Lazov. Will you make a Yarok Brawl deck? I'm sure I will probably make a Yarok Brawl deck. What do you think with Brawl coming to Arena? What is your take on Brawl content? Is that something that you are interested in? I wonder if anyone's gonna care. Hey everyone, Seth. I was building a Gates deck. I had Simic Guildgate on MTGA. Found War the Spark Simic Guildgate. Ooh. There is no multiplayer Brawl, unfortunately. I mean, there is in paper, but there's not on Arena. Arena's never going to have multiplayer, from what they've said. I don't think Arena can support multiplayer. I think it's literally just not something it can do. Well, go to combat, get in, hit our opponent. Opponent's going to die with a bunch of Reckless Rages in hand. We hit our black mana, but we will just Agent of Treacheries. Yoink your root bow, Craig. Well, we didn't hit any reanimation, but our opponent's deck did even less than us. Yeah, I've never been much of a fan of 1v1 commander/brawl formats, and opponent scoops it up. And that wasn't the most impressive showing of our deck, but I mean, we'll take a win. That was more just like our opponent's deck doing nothing than our deck doing anything sweet. Brawl content should be, at least once should be good. Yeah, I could probably do at least once, I'm sure. If Kaladesh is legal after rotation, Brawl will destroy everything. What I think they should do with Brawl is I think they should make it a non-rotating format. Make it like historic. I really think the biggest problem with Brawl is that I don't think people want a rotating commander format. And I think that's doubly true at paper. Like, why? Like, this would be my advice. And I think I actually said this during the podcast. Like, if you're thinking about, okay, should I go spend my hard-earned money on a Brawl deck that I can play with the one person that shows up to a tournament some small percentage of the time, or I could spend that money on a commander precon deck that I can play with thousands of people in the second most popular, probably behind standard format and Magic. Like, why would anyone buy a Brawl deck? Like, I like Brawl as a way to add extra value to cards you already have, which is why I think Historic would be sweet, because that also fits. Like, it makes too much sense, but Wizards won't do it because of the money thing, I think. But it also really solves the issue with rotation that they, like, kind of loosely, sort of in lip service tried to solve with Historic. But if you could actually have a commander, non-rotating commander format in Brawl that you could play all the cards that were legal on Arena in, that would be awesome. And you actually would be able to play a lot of your cards even after they rotated, and it would be good for players. And I don't know, I think that's what needs to happen. Hey, what's up, General Chow? How are you? I mean, you could do both, too. This is a Blood for Bones deck. Well, let's Tomebound Lich. I think we're going on the reanimation plan here. Discard a... Discard Cavalier. Opponent untaps. Land. Attacks. Hits us. Down to 13. Passes. Ooh, close. So I'll go to combat. Get in. Hit our opponent down to 21. Oh, that is the draw we wanted. That is exactly the card we wanted. Okay. That gives us something cheap to sacrifice next turn. So if we Blood for Bones now, we don't get much value. So I think what we do is play Thief of Sanity, Drown Catacomb, Stitcher Supplier, and next turn we should be set up. We should be set up for the Blood for Bones. Pass the turn. I think overall Standard is the most popular format. Opponent. Gotta keep back that Miscreant. Well, we're gonna block. Sure. Storm Tamer. Well, fun time. This is where Blood for Bones is so sweet. So the cool thing about Blood for Bones is we get to... the music ran into trouble with YouTube and getting copyright strikes. So it's gone for now. It might... I would love it to return. I wish I could have music on the stream, honestly. But until somehow YouTube fixes it, it's off the table. So we get to sack Stitcher Supplier, which is going to mill cards, maybe hit us something sweet to reanimate. Well, in this case, it didn't. But now we get to get back a Cavalier of Night and get back a Tomebound Lich, I guess. Cavalier of Night. Yeah, let's just decline. I don't think it's worth it. Play the land. Go attacking. Gain some life. Hit our opponent. Oh, opponent. They've never heard of Death Touch. They've never heard of it. Okay, they figured it out. Didn't play a Yan yet. Hostage Taker would be great. Ooh. Yeah, maybe it would have been worth just going after the Hostage Taker, actually. I mean, I think we're in really good shape regardless. Opponent gets in, hits us. Sure, down to 11. And Winged Words. Draw some cards. You can send me music. It's so... Whose music is it, Verimit? I think... Did you send me music before? I'm trying to... It's your music, right, Verimit? Get in. Hit our opponent. The other thing is... It ends up getting repetitive is the other downside of the current music climate. Because the stuff that is supposed to be safe for... The stuff that's supposed to be safe for YouTube is like a small number of songs, and they're not always even really safe. Well, let's run out our stuff. Kefnet, good blocker. Pass the turret. I mean, we're just running over people. Maybe this deck is really good. You forgot about, for some reason, about War of Simic Guildgate. After this match, show everyone and turn on not collected search. The document that you sent me, Green Mage, ooh. Safara. Well, good thing we have Cavalier of Night, number 2. Opponent, passing. Lazov. Decline. Well, Cavalier of Night. Sack Lazov. Kill you. That's fortunate. I think our opponent could have beat us there with the Siren Storm Tamer, but they were nice enough to choose not to, so thank you, I guess, opponent. Whew. I've sent you my music. I can ask a friend that composes far better if you could use it. Well, thank you, Veribit. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we could get music back someday. Should have turned Lazov into Stitcher's supplier. Ooh, another Kefnet. Yeah, maybe we should have. Well, let's Tomebound Lich. Loot. I mean, I think we're good regardless. Discard Kefnet. Go to combat. Attack, attack, attack. Opponent's got all these flyers, but they can't get through our stuff. Yeah, traditional standard. I'm not really a fan of best of one standard. Do you think that with Brawl intertwined with standard, we'll see weird partner mechanic between Rowan and Will? I'm gonna say no. I don't think they're gonna bring partner to standard. I mean, you never know. You never know, I guess. It's not impossible, but my guess would be no. What's in our graveyard? Alright, hold on to the land. Pass the turn. Hey Seth, I've been experimenting with this deck since Thursday. What do you think? Ooh. Sarah's Sanctity. Oh, opponent scoops it up, and another pretty dominant performance. Maybe this deck is just, like, legitimately decent. That looks spicy, Tracy. Definitely have some interesting flyers going on. I think it's got a cool idea with all the flyers. It's got some interesting card choices. Got the... I haven't seen many Snake Umbras. The drawing a card part seems sweet. Definitely a unique looking deck. We now have the first commander referencing a card in Standard Modern, so you never know. Wait. We have a commander referencing a card in Standard or Modern? Remind me, Green Mage, MTG. Why is there a War Simic Guildgate? Were there not Guildgates in War? I don't even know. Wizards. I don't know what you're thinking. All right, so bring in. Okay, how do we do this? Go down an Agent of Treachery. Go 2 finishers. This is another aggressive matchup. We can go down this Kanta. Moment of Craving, probably necessary. Going down. Ooh. Going down what? Maybe we can trim Thought Erasures. It seems like our opponent's going to get empty-handed pretty quick. And maybe another Enter the God Eternals. Run it like that. Hey, Seth, just cooking some ramen right now. What's your best ramen tip? Oh, you don't want to ask me. I am probably the worst ramen chef. I think you just, like, put it in water and eat it. You, like, shake the seasoning on it, and you're good. I think we're having a mulligan this. No, we have both of our Field of Ruins. All right. I mean, Blastode actually seems pretty effective against our opponent's deck. Let's go Dismal Backwater Bottom. Yeah, his hand seems fine on 6. Yeah, I've never done anything sweet. Use clean water. That's good advice. I've never done anything sweet with ramen. Ooh, Lich is good. Well, Backwater, you. I've got some mushrooms and white fish cooking up. That sounds good. Don't shake the seasoning sauce on it, or the seasoning on it. Put it in the water to make a delicious broth. See, that's the kind of high-quality ramen tip that our stream chat is known for. That actually is a good tip. Spend less on MTG, more on food if you have to eat ramen. Also, probably not the worst advice I've ever heard. But Magic is a lot more fun than eating. At least I think it is. Oh boy. The flood is on. Opponent's gonna block, right? Don't do it, opponent. Don't do it. Yeah, they did it. They did it. I mean, some people just like ramen. Wait, do they? That's ridiculous. Now, get in. Loot. Discard Watery Grave. Drown Catacomb. Pass to the turn. Wow, I can't believe they had that. Hey, ay, ay. Mulligan of the year. Opponent combat. Attacks. Well. Bounce you. Opponent's acts a Storm Tamer. Bounce you. Ah, they're going to jank us out. All right. MTG Marco, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Huh, okay, maybe they're not going to jank us out. We have hope again. Attack. Hit our opponent. Loot. Discard a swamp. Land. Cavalier of Night. Sack Lazov. Get rid of Safara. Oh, that was a draw. We can't blast out because Safara makes all the other stuff indestructible. So we couldn't actually blast zone anything out of the way there. Go to combat. Attack. Get in. Now we're good, though, because we have lifelink. Hit our opponent. Cavalier of Night's sweet in this deck. Discard the Lich. Thief of Sanity. Pass the turn. Opponent. That was very good. Lazav is, an opponent scoops it up, and we got him. They tried, they Safara'd, and it wasn't enough. And this deck might actually be good. I feel like we haven't done crazy blood for bone stuff, but we've played aggro twice so far. Lazav is good for sacrificing. That is kind of what Lazav is best at. For chicken ramen, you put noodles in the Tupperware, fill it with water, about halfway with noodles, nuke it for 330, covered with vent-covered rain, and add seasoning. Have you built a Primeval's Glorious Rebirth deck? That is one of the legendary sorceries that I don't think I've ever built a deck around, actually. Which period of time the site uses for the number of decks in Modern? Let's mulligan that. Okay, this is better. I think that the decks go set release to set release, although I would have to double check with Richard to be 100% sure. But I believe that it goes set release. Ugh. We might have put the wrong one to the bottom. Knight of the Eben Legion. Yeah, I wish we had that removal spell now. I feel people will care about Brawl and Arena given how many people want Singleton on Arena. Yeah, I think that Brawl will be reasonably popular on Arena. Well, that's thought erasure. Huh. Okay. And we'll keep the land. This is not what I thought our opponent was doing. I was expecting a bunch of vampires. No, oh, it's knights. I see. Opponent gets in, hits us. Well, play land, Tomebound Lich. What do you think that this deck could be at against the odds? Let me see, Tracy. Let's go down the Field of Ruin. Pass the turn. It seems like an against the odds style deck, Tracy. Although, for against the odds, I think 100% of the time it's decks that I built myself. Maybe there's an exception at some point in the past, but normally, ooh. I mean, it's not time for this yet, but it will be eventually. Yeah. Let's run out. Got a turtle. Kefnet. Pass the turn. Yeah, I think Brawl will be sweet on Arena. I am kind of hyped for it too. Just as a way to like fill in. Will I ever do more rough drafts? We did a M21 not long ago. So yeah, there will definitely be more Taylor Jones. What decks or decks could you consider to be at the top of current standard? Ah, okay. Yeah, alright, put it on top. So, top of the current standard format, I would say Scapeshift is probably #1 at this point. I think Scapeshift, after this past weekend, shot itself up to #1 in the rankings. So, Scapeshift #1. And then the next group is like Esper, Jund Dinosaurs, Simic Nexus, Vampires. There's like kind of a big group there. Alright, no blocks. Opponent's gonna go pumping. Sure. Gonna grow the Knight. Winterwolf for the 7th month. Yeah, Scapeshift is very much on the rise. And let's go to combat. Attack. Loot. Winterwolf for the 7th month. Hey, Seth, another month of great content from y'all. Weird and possibly not okay question. How much to donate right now to get Kalia on Against the Odds? Well, I know I haven't ever taken donations to for Against the Odds, but since you asked nicely, I will add Kalia to a future Against the Odds poll just for you, Winterwolf. So, I mean, donations are always appreciated, but no donation required. I will put it on the poll either way. Welcome back to the Fishbowl, by the way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, New Vivian is good. We're getting to that point where it's time to start looking at cards based on what they could do after rotation. Yeah, I think we just have to decline for now. Get rid of this thing. Oh, we don't have anything in our graveyard at the moment. Go attacking. Hit our opponent. Discard the Lich. Pass the turn. We played like a couple games of Kalia at the end of a stream, but that was just a deck that someone sent in, so I could see it being a good against odds deck. There's probably some sweet things. Maybe it's a good modern card. We're getting about to the time where we got to try some more modern against odds because it's been a minute. All right. Decline. Combat. Hit you. Hit you. Oh, we might have just a... Come on, let's loot into something good. To discard and reanimate. Swamp. All right. Discard it. Well, we will... Blood for Bones isn't even very good. Yeah, all right, pass the turn. 5, I want to build Yarok Mirror March at some point. Yarok Mirror March seems like it could be fun. Yeah, thankfully we could just keep killing the Kaya, so... Opponent gets it. Another night. Sure. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Disfigure. Go attacking. Loot. Discard Disfigure. Stitcher Supplier. Okay, Stitcher Supplier is good. Mill something big for once. Alright, well, we're going for it. Sack you. Hopefully we build something big. Well, get back Stitcher Supplier. Get Tomebound Lich. Mill ourselves. Where's our big stuff? Hey, I'm good, Helix. How are you? We milled a lot, but we didn't get anywhere. Yeah, I still want to try Yarkid Legacy. Really? 7 targets for Blood for Bones? I mean, sort of. But we've gotten through half of our deck, so we should have hit some by now. It's more of a value reanimation plan than an all-in reanimation plan. Yeah, I still want to try Mirror March with Yarok. I think would be fun. I don't know if it'd be good, but it'd be fun. Have you seen Jeskai burn in Modern? I've seen Naya burn a lot. I don't remember seeing Jeskai, though. Is Jeskai burn an actual deck that's running around? Opponent, yeah. Well, good thing we didn't mill any good creatures. Nothing for this Kaya to hit. Yeah, Yarok is, I think, better than people thought. Seth, I'm so glad it's Tuesdays. It's my birthday, and I'm so glad to get to catch up to the stream before going to dinner with my friends. Well, happy birthday, Bigfoot. Thank you so much for hanging out. Happy birthday. All right, chat. Let's sing happy birthday to Bigfoot. I don't really think Drakaseth is good with Blood for Bones. I think that Drakaseth, you really need to be doing like the hasty reanimation plan. I mean, I guess it's probably okay, but I think I see them as two pretty distinct and different archetypes. Well, let's try this again. Blood for Bones. Sack Stitcher Supplier. Mill ourselves. One time something big. Well, Cavalier's not bad. Cavalier. And Hostage Taker. And then we can sack Stitcher Supplier. To kill the token. Mill ourselves. Kill Kaya. And I think we're in pretty good shape. Like, we've gotten through our opponent's entire deck. We can hostage take her next turn. Having the big lifelinker seems pretty good for this turn. Because we do have to block. A block here. And block. That's fine. Kill them all, Gates of Life. What about the dinosaur that makes you discard a card? It could be an interesting option. Wait, why? Oh, opponent sacked, I see. Valiant Knight plays Valiant Knight. Sure. Well, hostage taker. Yoink. Oh, we can even pump it. Play the knight. Go to combat. Get in with Kefnet. Wow, we have went way deep in our deck. Play the land, pass the turn. Grow the knight that we stole, and we are kind of just crushing people. This deck feels legit. Does anyone know how I can transfer my collection on Goldfish to another Goldfish account? Ooh. So I think you would download your collection from the original account and then proceed to upload it to the second account, I think is how you would do it. Well, discard the land. I think we just win here. Go to combat. Attack. Opponent. This looks like game to me. Blocks. Sure. Wants to kill their knight. Fine. Yup. And another win. For you, which deck is best positioned for Modern Mythic? Ooh, Modern Mythic? Like top tiers of Modern? That's tough to say. We will know a lot more after the Mythic Championship this weekend, and this deck's just killing people. We're ranking up, chat. We're ranking up. I am a little bit surprised, but this deck actually appears to be working pretty effectively. All right, bring in some more removal. Go down, search for his Kanta. We can go down, maybe like one Kefnet. Go down, couple Thought Erasures. What else do we cut? I guess we can cut Kefnets altogether. Cut the Kefnets. One Agent of Treachery, one Thought Erasure. Try it like that. Which deck do you think is best positioned for the Modern Mythic Championship? So I think going into the tournament, Is It Phoenix is probably the deck to beat. I think Tron is in the conversation. It's Modern, though, so there's like a ton of decks. Blue-White Control is in the conversation. So I would rank Is It Phoenix like number 1, but then there's a pretty big group of like Blue-White Control, Tron, Artifact decks are pretty much on the downswing thanks to Karn. Except for some prison strategies, like we're prison strategies, but I don't think like Affinity is going to be popular or Hardened Scales. I really am thinking that this might be a breakout for Urza. Mono Red Phoenix is also good. I think it's, I think overall it's still less played than Is It Phoenix, but Merfolk top 8 odds. I'm going to say low just because I'm not sure that many people will play. I'm not sure that many people will play Merfolk. I don't know if anyone will play Merfolk. So I think that's the issue with Merfolk. Opponent gets in, hits us. Pump it, pump it, pump it. And we got him. Your moment has been craved, Knight of Even Legion. Opponent passes. We'll Thought Erasure you and take, Cavalier of Dawn, Valiant Knight. I'll take the Cavalier. I guess we'll keep Stitcher's Supplier. Well, and pass the turn. Yeah, I think Tron could be on the uprise. Humans is there. That's another good one. What deck do you predict? Give me your prediction for this Pro Tour. Start with the Lich. Loot. If Zombie Hunt wins the Mythic Championship, will you rename against the odds? Yeah. I think if Zombie Hunt won the Mythic Championship, I would rename against the odds. Jay Zoller, you could even pick the name. I would love to see, that would be hilarious. And then there's like the broken deck still, like Neoform, Jeskai Humans. Hogak is still a legit deck. When we played against it on stream a bit ago, we made the mistake of sort of underrating the new builds of it, and we're just like, oh, this isn't scary anymore. And it's still scary, and it's still good. Alright, another Tomebound Lich. Ooh, there's Blood Forebodes. Alright. Only Lich is in the graveyard so far, but Stitcher's Supplier will die at some point. I think. Okay. What do you got, opponent? We want something big in that graveyard for reanimation. Opponent attacks. We will Lich block. Take our beats down to 15. If we're going to rename the... Oh, so the other thing that happened today... the other thing that happened was they had Hasbro's second quarter earnings report, and you might have saw me tweeting about it a little bit. It was amazing for Magic. Like, they did a conference call where they talked to the investors and all like the big banks and so forth, financial people, and they talked about Magic more than any game. And Paper is up, Arena is up. It's up in North America. It's up worldwide. Like, they were just so all about the awesomeness of Magic, which was pretty cool. I don't think I'd ever really experienced that much Magic hype from Hasbro. So I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing long term. It's a little scary, but pretty interesting that Magic is like Hasbro's golden child right now. And just, like, seriously the most hype thing they have going on. You can share Magic links. If they're safe Magic links, feel free to post them. If they are not Magic related, then usually good to get approval first. Hey, Seth, getting my evening run in while watching a great stream. Ooh, awesome, Jenser. Good evening for a run. Good to see you, by the way. Alright, get back a Tomebound Lich. Get back a Tomebound Lich. Loot. Discard Tomebound Lich. Play the land. Kill you. Give us a finisher! Give us a finisher! Hasbro's Cash Cow. Yes, I think that is probably a good term for it, too. There's a Kaya. Nah, not super happy about that.
Makes me feel good.
Well, again, we didn't know anything powerful, so what's the worst Kaya can do? That is annoying, though. Opponent takes up, beats our creatures.
Just you wait.
Passes. Ooh. Ew. Now go to combat. Attack Kaya.
Lucky hit.
If we run this out, it's going to get desparked. Alright, let's pass and take up our Blast Zone. Hey, Seth, enjoying the stream with my kiddos while having dinner. Ooh, Dad Plays Jake. Hello to you and your kids. Good to see ya. Hello. Does Hasbro? Yes, Hasbro owns Wizards.
You better watch your back.
So they're kind of the top level when it comes to stuff like that. Opponent gets it. Hits us, sure. And alright. Well, put some charge counters on. We draw land. Tag our opponent. Hit our opponent. Discard a land. Pass the turn. I think we gotta kill this Kaya, and then we can start playing things. Opponent. Land. And Hasbro also has a Star Wars license. Yeah, Hasbro owns a lot of stuff. Usually watch the videos, but finally get to catch the stream. Love the content. Well, Ugly Drone, good to see ya. Welcome to Streamland. Hey, thank you, Sergeant Major Tuber. How are you tonight? I have a Teamer Ponza list that I brewed I would like to show you. Ooh, let me see, OG. Opponent getting in, hitting us. Ooh, that's a interesting way to Ponza. Collected Conjuring Ponza. Alright. Yup, get out of here, Kaya. And our stuff. Well, let's Lazov. Mill the land. That looks super spicy. Kind of a free spell as foretold collected conjuring deck. That deck looks really fun. There's definitely a lot of sweet stuff going on. Opponent combat. Well, alright. Let's Lazov into Lich. Untap. Combat. Get in there. Hit our opponent. Maybe. Mart Boro, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Subbing on Twitch, I believe is $5 for like the basic sub, and then you can, if you desire, you can go for higher amounts, but that's a normal one that most people do. Hello from the U.S. As Bishriv. Sorry for butchering your name. There is a Playing Pauper going up. Actually, I should check. It's either going to be tonight or Thursday. My plan was to put it up tonight, but I'm not sure if the article is out of editing yet. So if the article is out of editing, I will probably put it up tonight. If not, it'll be Thursday for our next Playing Pauper. But yeah, now that we're not in spoiler season, we get to do fun stuff again that we didn't have a chance to do as much. Well, go to combat. Attack. We have a donation. Ooh. A new donation from... Phone's gonna block. Oh my goodness! Rakuga! Whoa! $100 donation. Good lord, thank you so much. You have the best content, the best personality, and the best worst voice, which I love. Well, Rakugo, I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. That is a massive donation. So, and also the compliments, thank you for those too. And the voice dig, I could take it. Actually, I think people complaining about my voice, and I know you weren't, Rakugo, and seriously, I really appreciated it. Some people, I feel bad because some people, I think, feel bad for me when stuff like that comes up. But seriously, if someone says my voice sucks, or even if they say like you're a horrible Magic player and I hate you or something, and maybe I don't know, I don't think that actually really bothers me. Like, I think I'm good at letting that kind of stuff not really impact me. So I don't know. I don't want to make it sound like, oh, it's not a big deal, because it definitely really impacts people. And the things you say on the internet does have an impact on people's life. But for me, I think it's pretty easy for me personally to kind of like turn off some of that stuff and not let it bother me. You think, is it Phoenix are going down. I think Is It Phoenix is still a legitimate top tier deck in Modern. And also, like, I don't know. I think it's also... When I was, like, a teenager, me and my friend, like, maybe it's just, like, teenager stuff, but I feel like we were pretty brutal, like, with each other and, like, the way we would joke and stuff with each other, so... You have the same chair as Ben Stark, I believe. It is a good chair. I used to have a horrible chair, and then I got this chair, and I really like this chair, so... Ben Stark, he's a good limited player and a man of good taste in chairs, apparently. You're tacky and I hate you. Honestly, I've heard horror stories of people on the internet with, like, getting death threats and stuff, but I have never personally gotten anything that bad. There's been a couple times where things have come up where people that obviously, like, don't really know me or follow me have gotten mad at me for some reason and said some pretty over-the-top things, but in general, I think I'm pretty lucky. Well, thank you, Man of Mystery David. Well, I'm gonna have to get in touch with Ben and and see if we can, like, do a co-stream or something. We'll have to collab. Chair bros. Maybe we'll start a podcast. He can talk really smart things about Limited, and I can just goof off and be an idiot. I'm gonna have to ask him that. Actually, I don't know. Have I ever told you the Ben Stark story with Tomer? You probably have heard it before. I don't know. I mean, me and Ben get along. We're not friends, but we talk on Twitter and stuff, so we get along fine. But have you ever heard the Ben Stark story? Kimasil! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Pass the turn. I never told you the Ben Stark story. So apparently, yeah, where Tomer was pretty creeper. So Tomer is apparently a really big Ben Stark fan. So we were at GP Vegas last year, and we were riding, like, the whatever the little train thing is that takes you back and forth in Vegas. Ooh, Scholar of Ages. But we were riding on it. And Ben Stark was going to the GP, and he was in the same car as us. And Tomer, as we were riding, he's like, is that Ben Stark? Is that Ben Stark? And he kept saying it, and Ben was just, like, on his phone or, like, completely oblivious to the fact that we were even there. And I was like, yeah, I think so. And he's like, well, I don't know. It might be Ben Stark. So we go on the whole train ride and get out of the train ride. And Ben, like, gets off and walks really fast away from us, probably thinking Tomer was a weirdo. And Tomer starts yelling, Ben! Ben! To see if he would look back. And Ben he booked it. He booked it into the GP hall. I think he thought Tomer was going to, like, murder him or something. So that might ruin my collab, the Chair Bros collab podcast plan. Oh no, you're good, Malibro. We will get back Ritual of Soot and Blood Forbodes, part million. Play the land, and this is where we want to be. This is where life is insanely good, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna win. Opponent pumps their stuff. I guess if they kill Cavalier of Night this turn off the top of their deck, they got hope, but. Opponent gets in. Well, we will block here. We will block here. Kill some stuff. Gain some life. Opponent, what do you got? What do you got? So now we play an island. We Blood Forbodes. Actually, we should attack first. Go to combat. Attack. Gain some life. Get in there. We have another new donation? Oh my goodness, is that another? What is Rekugu again? Oh my goodness, Rekugu. I don't know what to say. Another $100 donation. Happy to donate. Your YouTube content brings me all the joy. Well, Rekugu, that's two $100 donations tonight. Thank you so much. I don't even know what to say other than seriously. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So we get back Tomebound Lich from Cavalier of Night. We discard Hostage Taker. Blood for Bones gets back Scholar of Ages. And then we get Cavalier of Night to hand. Scholar of Ages gets back, let's go Noxious Grasp, Blood for Bones. Then we, let's just do this. Cavalier of Night. This is where the deck is so powerful. Sack the Lich, kill the Dork, and this is where the deck feels almost unbelievable. I think this deck is good. Like, this deck might actually be legitimately good. We're about to go up to 3-0, and we haven't even really played close games yet. We have just been literally stomping people. This reminds me of when Scarab God first came out, and we played that Pirate God deck, the blue-black mid-range deck. This feels like that kind of deck, but for M20 standard, and it feels really good. When I play on Arena, my inner voice sounds like you. That sounds about right. Who does my inner voice sound like when I'm playing? I've never really thought about it. Whoa, Dog of Myth coming in with a bunch of gift subs, up to 50 altogether. Ooh, handing them out to Rocket Fist, 1778ers, Karanin, Chaos Prime, Bones NYC, Dan Eskimo, Mobile Deck, and Crow's Prestige. Welcome y'all to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Yeah, this is where the deck feels great. Go to combat. Kill Kaya. Maybe. Attack Kaya. Opponent. It's so good. It's so good. Opponent blocks. We kill it. We gain life. Thank you for all the gift subs. Yeah. Knight of Malice down. And now we have fun. We get 2 Blood for Bones to sacrifice Scholar of Ages. We get back Scholar of Ages. We get Thief of Sanity to hand. Scholar of Ages gets back Vraska's Contempt, gets back Blood for Bones. Then Vraska's Contempt kills Kaya, and we pass the turn, and how do you beat it? How do you beat it? How do you beat it? What do you do about, like, once we get to this, okay, D-Spark, sure. Sure, you got us, opponent. You got us. I guess our opponent's hoping we mill out is their most legitimate shot. Get in, hit our opponent. Well, let's keep doing fun things. Blood for Bones. We sack Scholar of Ages. Scholar of Ages. It dies. We reanimate Scholar of Ages. We also get a Laza back to our hand. Scholar of Ages comes into play, which means we get to get back Blood for Bones. We get to get back, I don't even know, Vraska's Contempt, I guess. We're drawing so many cards. We're going to be discarding the hand size. Thief of Sanity comes down. Dismal Backwater. Sure, we'll run out Lazav, get the clock going. We will surveil an island. We will pass a turn, and this deck is sweet. Why in the world doesn't Blood for Bones target? Why? This feels like the kind of card they would actually, like, exile. Like, yeah. I don't know. It seems way... Ooh, opponent. Well, alright. Well, now we gotta kill him. Boo and hiss. Alright, opponent. I didn't really want to kill our opponent, but what can we do? Okay. We'll take that. And... well, let's Cavalier of Dawn. Kill Stitcher's Supplier. Get a 3/3. Mill ourselves. Blood for Bones. And opponent! They are done, and we just keep crushing people. Whew. This deck doesn't rotate, does it? It's pretty crazy. Let's look at it. I don't think it loses too much. And also, apparently, What do we have to look for? Simic Guildgate? Green Mage? Simic Guildgate. I see two versions. Maybe this is from like a Planeswalker deck or something that isn't actually on Magic Arena. That would be my guess, but I'm not 100% sure. So this deck, what actually rotates? Hostage Taker, but that's not important. I guess the one Search for his Kanta, which also isn't important. Stitcher Supplier, that is kind of important, but I almost considered playing the 3-drop black thing, Gorging Vulture. So I think you could even get by without Stitcher Supplier. It might actually be in some metas that Gorging Vulture is just better thanks to the life gain. So yeah, the deck doesn't really rotate either. Jeffrey's Puffers, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so... Yeah, a couple of utility spells, but not really worried about that. We already even have like a Moment of Craving replacement. Jeffrey's Puffers, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Oh yeah, before we get to our next round, a quick reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you need some sweet new Core Set 2020 cards, you can snag them over at cardkingdom.com. Even get a Saffron Olive sticker if you're so inclined. So thank you so much for Card Kingdom for supporting the show. We're going to keep this. A little expensive. Hopefully we can loot it away. Yes, I probably did butcher that name. Jenser's Peffries. Let's go with Jenser. Maybe it's Jenser Speffries. Getting closer. All right, Stitcher Supplier, sure. Please don't mill 3 lands. We want our lands. Mill non-lands. Whew. Okay, 2 non-lands milled. That's good. Your sponsor? That is true. We have unofficial sponsors as well. Tonight, I mean, Thanos has been a long-time unofficial sponsor, but we've had some big donations tonight from Rakugo. Also, Dog of Myth with the gift subs, so... Ooh, Mask of Immolation. What is our opponent doing? Okay. Well, there's some lands. Well, that's Thought Erasure. Man, we're gonna rank up with this deck, I think. Mayhem Devil, Fanatical, Firebrand, Chandra. Oh, well, we'll take Chandra. We will keep Tomebound Lich. Pass the turn. Yeah, this is like a Rakdos Sacrifice, it looks like. Rakdos Aristocrats, Footlight Feed for our opponent. Fanatical Firebrand for our opponent. It's it, it's us. Sure, well, playing a land, Tomebound Lich. Ugh, Dismal Backwater, not looking great here. Hey Seth, I've been spending the past couple of minutes looking at Angels, Demons, and Dragons in Modern Kalia. The Demons do not look friendly. The Modern Horizon gives great cheap Angels and Dragons. That is true. There is some potential pieces. Okay. Is our opponent going to give up 2 creatures to kill Tomebound Lich? Okay. We'll take that. That is fine with us. This is Hoogland's Aristocrat build. We'll play Dismal Backwater. Search for his Kanta. Oh, that is good. That's getting us to enter the God of Turtles. Maybe this deck wants to... Ooh, Dreadhorde Butcher. Maybe this deck wants another Search. Opponent gets it, hits us. Down to 14. But we get to flip our Search for his Kanta. Yeah, we'll keep it. We will transform. Play a land. Enter the God Eternals. On Mayhem Devil. Mill ourselves. Yes. All right. Pass the turn, and life is good. Man, I think this deck is legit. Chandra with Mayhem Devil Priest is so good. Also, Kid Use Cavell. And opponent, they're done. They're done. Opponents don't want any part of this. No parts of it at all. Hey Seth, I was just wondering if you happen to see my modern vampires list on Twitter. Ooh, I did not, Digital Chaos. I don't know when you sent it to me, but there's been a lot of notification the last couple days. Do you have the list handy? If you have the list handy, I would love to take a peek at it right now. What happened to Hydration Bot? I think I forgot to drink. I'm probably gonna keel over, dehydrated. Both teams played hard, but our team played harder and better. I think this deck is just pretty good. And I even have a cup of water instead of a big gallon of water. I've moved up in the water world recently. Up into the cup standing. Let me take a look at this deck. Orzhov Sorin Vamps. I actually played against someone playing Modern Vampires recently, and it seemed reasonable. It seemed like a pretty functional, reasonable deck. All right, go down one Agent of Treacheries. Go down the Search for Iskanta. Go down Thief of Sanity and one Thought Erasure. And run it like that. That looks pretty sweet. Got some good Vampire Lords. I don't know about Chancellor of the Draws. I guess Chancellor is a good thing to put into play with Sorin, so it kind of makes sense from that perspective, and it still does something if you don't have a Sorin, if you have it in your opening hand. So okay, I think I'm kind of coming around on Chancellor. That looks sweet though. Opponent reses us. Yeah, I wonder if Modern Vampires could actually be competitive. Dismal Backwater, go. When is the next Modern stream? That is a good question. I'm not 100% sure. We played Modern yesterday. Ooh, that's not bad. We played Modern yesterday. So there's a chance we play Modern on Thursday. If not, we'll definitely play next week for sure. What card are you going to miss most when rotation hits? Ooh. Maybe Immortal Sun. I think, I don't know if that's the actual answer, but that's the first one that comes to mind because I feel like I play Immortal Sun more than basically anyone. I feel like I just always. Do we kill the? Yeah, let's just pass. I think we're running away with this. I feel like I always try to slip an Immortal Sun into my deck, so that's probably one of them. Omniscience allows for like fun, janky things. It's gonna be a little weird. Helm of the Host, I really wanted to have do cool things, but never really figured it out, and now time is running out. I think those are some on my list. What do you think about the Oathbreaker format? I've never got to play it, but it sounds intriguing to me, and I'm hopeful. Ooh, Hostage Taker. I am hopeful that we will be able to play it while I'm out in Las Vegas. That is my hope. That's one of the things on my list, is be able to try a game of Oathbreaker. So it seems neat, but I haven't actually got to try it yet. Helm of the Host plus Sarkin +1 to copy Planeswalkers. Ooh, that does sound sweet. Helm of the Host on Mutani. I feel like we've played it a little, but not as much as I would like. Yeah. Well, there's the Duress. Gonna take our Blood for Bones.
Fight fire with fire.
Yeah. Snapcaster Mage. Good card. Good card. And Fanatical Firebrand. I guess that's also an okay card. Oh, I wanted that Blood for Bones. Opponent combat. Attacks. No blocks. Opponent hits us. Down to 17. Passes. Oh, play a land. Play Hostage Taker. Steal the Night. Really? Alright. You go, opponent. Get in at the Chandra, and things might be going wrong. We might actually be losing. Our opponent's had a a solid draw, and it might be enough for our opponent to beat us. We might lose a game. Oh, man. Oh, that was mono action milled off the top of our deck. That's not good. Oathbreaker is dope, much faster than Commander, and that signature spell sure gives it some spice. Yeah, that part does definitely sound spicy. Ritual set, please. Well, play Lazov. Although, it's not actually that good because Chandra can kill it, and I think we're going to drop a game. Yeah, I'm hoping to get a chance to try Oathbreaker at some point. Well, I mean, I guess at least they have to cash in their Chandra if they want to kill it. Losing that Blood for Bone was brutal. What are you doing, opponent? What are you doing? Oathbreaker is very cool at first, but it gets very repetitive, gets old quickly. That's something that tends to happen with upstart formats a lot of times. That's kind of what happened with Tiny Leaders, is it was really fun at first, but then it got pretty salved. All right, there goes the Chandra. Gonna get the Fry. Gonna kill our Lazov. Well, we need a draw. We need a draw. Opponent. Combat. Ritual Assault would still be good. I guess any removal for the night buys us a little bit of time. I mean, technically that's sort of removal. Yeah, pass the turn. Opponent. Another Chandra. Yikes. Oh, yeah, this went disastrously wrong. Oh, and then I just messed up too. Alright. Yeah. I didn't think we had any black creatures in our graveyard, but maybe I missed a Stitcher Supplier. Vraska's get tapped, but the Chandra's gonna do it. Pass the turn. And Dreadhorde Witcher off the top. And Elementals. Well, in this case, I think our opponents just had their best possible draw. Next game, we're gonna be... Alright. Next game, we're gonna be on the play, and unlikely that our opponent draws 11 spells, 4 lands again. Yeah, I think we could have saved it. I didn't notice the Stitcher Supplier, so that was my fault. I think we actually could have saved it. You should try to find the guys from Loading Ready Run to find Canadian Highlander. Ooh, I don't think I have the cards to play Canadian Highlander, but maybe if I can borrow a deck, it would be sweet. Well, all right, run it back. I think adding Ashiok will improve the deck. Really getting on Scape Ship fills your graveyard in great in mirror matches. Maybe replace swap out for Lazov. Ashiok is an interesting idea. Well, alright, we'll try this. We got a removal spell, we got a Thought Erasure, and we're working towards Kefnet. So this seems fine. And opponent, doing a bit of mulliganing. Yeah. I feel like this is yeah, I can see the argument for Ashiok, especially as a way to fight Scape Shift. So I do like that idea. Although, the only risk is we lose potentially... We lose Lazov, which is a creature, which is one of the weird things about Blood for Bones, is we do need creatures to sacrifice to make it work. Lightning Strike, Priest of Forgotten Gods. I'll take Priest. Mill the Swamp. Pass the turn. I think we're in decent shape here. Opponent, what do you got? I guess I could draw like a Chandra would be annoying. Plays a land. Gets it. Hits us. Moment of Craving's fine. Dismal Backwater, go. Next turn we get down, Kefnet got Eternal, and we just got the removals. Pass the turn. Opponent. With Manscape Shift on the rise, Ashiok sounds like a reasonable sideboard answer. Yeah, Ashiok's a good answer. We have Unmoored Ego as a potential answer. Knight of the Even Legion. Opponent, combat. Attacks. Hits us. I expect a lightning. Alright, well, I mean, kill that. We have another new donation. Thank you so much for the donations, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A $5 donation from Jenser Speffries. I think I got the name right this time. Jenser Speffries. Hey, Seth, love your content. Could you give my buddy Colby a shout out? I'm trying to get him into Magic, but I feel like you'll have a good influence. Well, thank you, Jenser, for the donation. And, yeah, Colby, you should try Magic. It's actually really fun. I think I've talked about when I first started playing. Hey, what's up, Daniel? How are you? How are you tonight? No blogs. When I first started playing Magic, I didn't play for a long time. It took me a while to actually be like, all right, I'm going to play Magic. But then, once I started playing, I got addicted to it pretty quickly. And scared them away, scared them away. They thought they might have a chance, and how long can we go undefeated? We're almost through Platinum. We're cruising. We're cruising. Are we gonna rank up a whole level tonight? We are actually doing it. Maybe this deck is just good. Maybe Dimir Bones is just breaking standard. Is getting someone in Magic a positive influence? Some people's bank accounts might say otherwise. That is also true. I guess it could go either way. Who needs drugs when you have Magic? That is, I mean, Magic is cardboard crack, right? Similar in some ways. It is a pretty addictive, Magic, I will say. I've never, have you, okay, so assuming, let's mulligan that. Assuming that you think Magic is one of the most addictive games you've ever played, what else would be on that list? Like, what other games? I'm trying to think of any that I've actually played for as long and as consistently as Magic, and personally I can't think of any. Dominion, okay, League of Legends. I've never played League of Legends, but that's a good answer. Oh, okay, WoW. I've also never played WoW, but I definitely knew people that were pretty addicted to WoW. Smash is fun. I have played Smash. I don't know if I was addicted to Smash. I mostly just, like, I never played Smash competitively, really. I would try to win, but it was mostly just, like, playing for fun. Dane's game, Civilization. Is Civilization screwed up? I still like Civilization. When did Civilization... I guess I haven't played 6. I liked 5. I still haven't bought 6. Eh, we'll keep another Thought Erasure. Get in. Get rid of the Gideon. Pass the turn. So we can take this Liliana too. Midnight Reaper. Yeah. Well, play Drowned Catacombs. Play Stitcher's Supplier. Mill ourselves. Thought Erasure. Take Liliana. Keep the land. Alright. We don't have anything big to reanimate yet, but we're getting close. Pass the turn. Ooh, I played a lot of Mario Kart 64. Opponent, land. Ravenous Chupacabra. Come on. Build something big. Build something big. Build something big. Laza, Blast Zone. Alright. Nothing big yet. Opponent gets in. Hits us. No blocks. Oh, no, we lost our land. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's actually really bad news. Oh, we're in trouble now. Now we're in trouble. Chupacabra number 2. Yeah, that land we had on top of our deck was important to our chances of survival. Opponent gets in, hits us, no blocks. Down to 12. Alright, land Kefnet. Pass the turn, we got a blocker at least. Maybe. What's in our opponent's hand? What do they got? We need this Kefnet to stick. We need it to stick. Gideon, Blackblade. Hey Seth, I think your shout out might have helped. He said, well, now I have to. Alright, we got him. New Magic player on the way. Vote it. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I played a lot of Mario Kart. Mario Party, I guess I played a lot of too. An opponent goes attacking. Alright, we'll block there. Drop to 8. Untap. Draw a useless land. Will not reveal it. Combat. Kill Gideon. Alright, we gotta spin the wheel. Epica! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Come on, something big. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Alright, so. Well, let's hostage take her. And then take. Tomebound Lich. Hostage Taker. Snag Midnight Reaper. Play a land. Oh, no removals. No removals. No removals, please. Yeah, I think that was our best line. We're right on edge. When I was a kid, I learned English through magic. Priest of the Forgotten Gods. Okay. Plague Crafter. That's slightly less okay. We'll sell a Kefnet. Put it back in our deck. Opponent passes. Play Midnight Reaper. Search for his Kanta. No attacks. Oh, this is going to be close. This is going to be super close. What do you got about it? We're hanging on. We're hanging on. Tony Gruff, welcome to the Fishbowl. For the 6th month in a row, big scoops here for our new subscriber. I gotta know if you're a child of the fence, aka Coheed and Cambria fan. So, I've listened to a bit of Coheed and Cambria. I wouldn't call myself a huge fan. So yeah, I like. Oh boy, that is a good draw. Wow, is that a lethal draw? That's definitely a really good draw. Whew, boy, that's probably the best draw. Opponent, Cavalier of Night kills us. We draw a card. Okay. I mean, I guess we're not just dead, although this was not a good turn of events. So yeah, I've heard some Coheed and Cambria stuff, but I'm not a super big fan. I like it, but it's not someone I listen to all the time. When I was a kid, I learned English through magic. You just had to. The collections arrived first in English, then in Spanish. It made me connect to people over the world to talk about the game, learn the new decks and latest formats, also improve my math abilities and statistics and percentages. So I'd say magic is very good influence in my formative years. Yeah, that is very true. There's definitely some big upsides to playing magic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. And let's Graveyard Kefnet. Transform. Draw a pretty useless land. Play Tomebound Lich. Loot. Loot. Oh. Really? Well, discard Watery Grave. Play Blast, though. Pass the turn. When I played Magic as a kid, since we didn't have almost any Spanish cards, my native language, we made up the rules and it was the best. Yeah, that sounds about right. Was our opponent just going to sack their board here? We do? Yeah, I guess we should have kept Kefnet. We did have the mana to cast it. Wow. Okay. Interesting choice. Alright, so we lose our creatures. Opponent's going to get to draw a card, but opponent also loses their creatures. Do they draw an amazing card? No. Alright, well, spin the wheel on our Escanta, see what we find. Tyrant Scorn, better than nothing. Field of Ruin, not much better than nothing. Well, Dismal Backwater, gain a life, go. Well, we're in a close one. We still haven't lost. I saw Hagek online last night. Was a build like mine. He had Hagek on turn 2 both times. I don't know if it was lucky or if that's how the deck works. I mean, that's what the deck's designed to do, Tracy. It doesn't always work, but that's what it's trying to do. That's the goal, I would say. And let's see what we find with this Kanta. Alright, Vraska's Contempt is fine. Tyrant Scorn, kill Priest. We need a creature before we can Blood for Bones. Bone it. Passing. Yeah, Hagek is still a pretty strong deck. Not as strong as it was, but it's still good. Deity Fane, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber who is playing in Modern Super League tonight. No Super League tonight because of the Pro Tour or Mythic Championship this weekend, but we are back with our playoff round next Tuesday, so it's coming. It's coming. Seth, I forgot to ask in my sub today, but did you see the article about 3 walkers of the coming set? Yes, I saw that Marrow said that on his blog, which I think that's good. I think War of the Spark was a cool one-time thing. I was a little nervous after we got, like, uncommon Chandra that we were just entering, like, an age where we're going to get 1 million Planeswalkers every set. But I'm glad that we're not. I think that would be a little over the top. So, yeah, I'm glad we're going back to 3 a set. That's a good amount. Wow, opponent Plaguecrafter to make us discard? All right, well, let's Kanta. Go digging. Pro Tour is modern. We whiff. 1, 2. Yeah, let's add some charge counters. Take it up. Tyrant Scorn. Well, pass the turn. Now we're playing like a control deck at the moment. Yeah, I think it's fine to have some lower rarity stuff as long as they're not overloaded with 1 million Planeswalkers in a set. That's what I'm mostly concerned about. Well, we will discard Tyrant Scorn. Those are not the most high value. Not the most high value Plaguecrafters I've ever seen. Pass the turn. Scholar of Ages returns 2 instant and sorceries from our graveyard. It's like our main combo piece, essentially. Alright, there's Cavalier. We exile it. We just need a creature. Once we get a creature, we can start doing things. Go dig it. Enter the God of Turtles. Oh, alright. What's in our graveyard? Do we have Kefnet? I guess we go Kefnet. Alright, so play Thief of Sanity. Blood for Bones. This is what we've been waiting for. Sack Thief of Sanity. We get back Kefnet to the battlefield. We get Tomebound Lich in hand. We pass the turn. Alright. No Super League tonight. Next week it returns. Because there's a because there's a Mythic Championship this weekend, they take the week off for this week, but it returns next week with the first round of the playoffs. Yeah, this deck has been crushing people. Like, I am very impressed with how this deck is played. This deck might actually be good. Yeah, the main idea for Sorcerer is to... Oh, wait. Do we put it on the bottom? Is to loop our Blood from Bones a bunch of times. Like, if we can get that going, it's pretty unbeatable. I think we actually... Oh, we can't do it here. I think we're going to Field of Ruin, though, because we've stacked all of our good cards on the bottom. We don't have to do it this turn. We can wait one more turn, but we are going to Field of Ruin. So we draw Stitcher Supplier. We don't reveal. We go to combat. We attack. Hit our opponent. We Field of Ruin. Shuffle. Hopefully get our good cards back in the deck. I love to see how well it does versus Simic Flash. Feels like that might be a bad matchup. Maybe it would be. Yeah, that might be an annoying matchup. We haven't played Simic Flash tonight. That is true. Well, run out Tomebound Lich. Loot. Whew. That's Cavalier. Yeah, pass the turn. And things are looking up for the good guy. We were almost dead. You've been hyping next week's Budget Magic. Should I dive into for my next deck? Wait. You've been hyping next week's Budget Magic. Should I dive into it for my next deck? I mean, it's a $100 deck. You might already have some of the cards rolling around. So, would I think I'm going to win a GP with it? Probably not. There's not many budget decks that are really win a GP level good, just because you have inconsistency, and opponent scoops it up. Inconsistency with like the budget mana base, but I think it's a really sweet deck to have access to, and perfect for like F&M with some upgrades to the mana base in specific. It seems like it could beat a lot of decks. Like, I'm very happy about how the Budget Magic turned out. I feel Budget Magic is tough. It is a tough series, and I'm usually happy with how the decks turned out. But some weeks, I'm more like, okay, we're working with $100. We go 3-2. Like, it's Budget Magic. We still had fun, and that's fine. But then sometimes I play a deck and I'm like, whoa, all right, this deck is sweet. People are going to love it. And next week is one of those decks where I think I'm expecting people to really like it. So I'm excited about it. I really had fun playing it. Jay Jackson for the 30th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our resubscriber. It is a modern deck. Heading back into the modern world a little bit. Hey, Seth just got back. Did you see the War Guildgate Arena I showed you before? Why is it a Simic Guildgate in War? Green Mage. We actually looked at it quick between rounds. I'm going to have to check. I think that what that is probably a card that was in a Planeswalker deck. That's my guess anyway, is that it was a Planeswalker deck card. So, I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but that would be my most likely explanation, I think, is it's a card that was in a Planeswalker deck. We'll go down Disfigure. We're running very short on time. Maybe one Hostage Taker, one Cavalier. Try it like that. We waited a little too long for sideboarding. What's my favorite thing about streaming? By far, it's getting to hang out with all of you. Like, that's the whole reason I stream. Like, just for content, YouTube is great and fine. But the reason I like streaming is it gives us time to answer questions and interact. And when you're making YouTube videos all day, that's not something you get access to very easily. So that's the part that I enjoy about streaming. What is your thoughts on Golgari Blood for Bones running a Zoni? Probably could be sweet. Golgari's good graveyard colors. I don't know why it couldn't work. We're going to keep this on 6. It's a little sketchy without black mana, but we'll try it. Hopefully we hit black mana. The Guildgate was in the... Jace Planeswalker deck. That's a 7-drop. That makes sense. That's what I figured. It was on a supplemental product that isn't on Arena but was in paper. So I think that's why So it's technically on Arena, even though it's not actually released anywhere in Arena. Streaming is more personal. You get to interact with your peeps. That's basically it. That is basically the reason. So for a budget deck, can you do the deck my husband made? Ooh, let me see, Tracy. Well, this isn't gonna work. Maybe we shouldn't have kept this one. Ooh, the Spiteful Sliver deck. Yeah, I messed around a little bit, tried to build a Spiteful Sliver deck, and it's really fun when it works, but I only got to play a couple matches with it so far. The build that I was working on, but it didn't work as often as I was hoping. So I'm still hopeful that we'll be able to play something similar eventually. Good job on the Hasbro coverage today. Thank you, whatever, Vayman. Well, alright. Not easy, but technically we can get black mana, sort of. Really slowly. Ugh, this has been about as slow and clunky as a draw can get. Alright, we get our swamp. Opponent's already getting pretty close to like playing Lilianas and so forth, which is bad news. Get down a Stitcher Supplier. Mill 3 non-lands. Okay, pass the turn. Hey Seth, a few days ago I realized Dovescape was a card, then I realized it's also modern legal, so I made a budget deck. I've been checking out modern players. Any suggestions for the budget deck? Ooh, let me see, Squeezy the Bear. Dovescape combo. Ooh, okay. That looks fun. Dovescape, Illness in the Ranks, just kind of hard locks people out of the game. Creatures, I guess spells out of the game, in specific. I think, what is the cost on Enduring Ideal? I know the most common way that I've seen Dovescape. Okay, so one card to consider. Oh, there's all of our lands. Yeah, this is not going well. Opponent. Yeah, I guess I don't know what our opponent's deck is. Game 1 we saw all like 4 to 6 mana stuff. Now it's all 1 drop, so maybe we sideboarded the wrong way. So one card to consider would be Enduring Ideal, which is really good for grabbing enchantment-based combos, and it's only like $7 a copy, so it's not dirt cheap, but it's also not ridiculously expensive. So I would look into that. There's a Sorin. Opponents going off, and we're going not off. Is our win streak about to die?
I require your body, not your soul.
I think the answer is yes. Well, play Tomebound Lich. Loot. Not a land. Yeah, I think we sideboarded very wrong against what our opponent's deck apparently actually is. Very different than what it looked like last game. Buddy submitted his list for MC4. Ooh, awesome, X Phoenix. Is it a Phoenix deck? Yeah, Enduring Ideal is sweet. If I wanted to get into Modern, is Mono Red Phoenix with the plan of slowly upgrading to Izzet a decent good idea? I mean, Mono Red Phoenix itself is probably a top tier deck right now. So I don't even know if you need to worry too much about upgrading. I think that Izzet is probably still heavier, more heavily played overall, but Mono Red is actually legit right now. Frydog Games for the 5th month. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Opponent's going off with this Priest of Forgotten Gods. Opponent's drawn so many extra cards. Hey, what's up, Etra? How are you today? Shouldn't there be quasi-duplicate in the list, given the amount of mill and loot quite a bit? I mean, you could run quasi-duplicate. Alright. Well, I have no idea what our opponent's doing. I have no idea what our opponent's doing. Okay. I mean, maybe it's just like Orzhov cards that I own? There doesn't seem to be any real theme to the deck. It's just kind of like Orzhov stuff. It looks aristocrat-like, but I don't think it's actually aristocrat-like. Check bit. Oh, thank you, Jack, for the bits. Cheer. Have you checked out the mono blue side deck recently? It's really consistent with Uncommon Sahelian Antiquities War this set. I can shoot you a list if you want. Well, Jack, thank you so much for the bits. I have not seen it, but if you have a list, I would love to take a look at it. I mean, I've played Sai in the past, but I have not recently done any sighing. Huh. What is this matchup? What is going on in this matchup? I really have no... idea what's going on. Honestly. Huh. Alright. I'm not super comfortable with where we're at in this matchup. Zuvitek, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. It's Spike's Cafe. Welcome you to the Fishbowl as well. Thank you. Big soups cheer for you. Well, I mean, we'll keep this. Opponent's on the play. Or on the draw, rather. Land go. See what they got. I mean, this seems to have answers to some stuff. Tab land for our opponent. Well, Drown Catacomb. Thought erasure you. This draw is hurting my brain. Okay, take Midnight Reaper, I guess? And we'll keep Thief of Sanity. Opponent plays a land. Plays Priest of Forgotten Gods. Land and Thief of Sanity. Pass the turn. Does our opponent draw land? They do. Oh, that's a big draw. That's a really big draw. Play Crafter for our opponent. Stuff dies. Opponent gets in for one. Play the land, play Kefnet. Pass the turn. Opponent, land off the top. Untap land. Priest of the Forgotten Gods. Priest of the Forgotten Gods. Are they going to sack their board to do this? Corker MTG, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Wow. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. All right. Yep. Put it on top. What do you got, opponent? Well, those two lands off the top in a row were pretty good for our opponent. Well, let's pass the turn. Opponent untaps. Land number 3 in a row. Sorin. Alright, so we will Tyrant Scorn, Priest, Disdainful Stroke, Sorin. Draw land, play a land. Pass the turn. Oh, what do you got now, opponent? What do you got now? I wish Arena had more traditional Moto leagues. I think it would be sweet to have more traditional Moto-style leagues. All right, opponent, out of action. It's all out. It's all out. Our win streak might be attacked. Well, run out Kefnet. It's back. Pass the turn. What does our opponent find? Please not Liliana. That would be absurdly... All right, that is also very strong. That's actually really, really good. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Wow. Oh, yeah, I mean, the problem is, not bad grabbing with Hostage Taker. It sounds good, but I expect our opponent's going to top deck removal. We're going to try, but I'm expecting this to go wrong. It's been one of those games where opponents kind of drawn really well from when we saw their hand. All right, moment of truth. Do they continue with the good runs? Please no. Please no removal. Yeah, no whammies. I mean, if we untap here, life is pretty good. Cavalier, kill something. Have a Cavalier to reanimate something. Yes, no thank you. No thank you with the block ski.
I do hope you make it from battle to the grave.
I told ya! I told ya! I did tell ya. Sarivon, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Orzhov Enforcer for our opponent. Gets it. Hits us. Well, we might still be okay, even after that insane draw. Play a land, Agent of Treachery. Steal the Cavalier. Pass the turn. Are we getting back? The one Immortal Sun? The card that I always put in decks that I probably shouldn't, but I always do? Is it going to save the day? Did we draw them back? Oh my goodness. Is our win streak alive? Do we still have hope? Wow, they drew the... Liliana is like literally the most insane card in their deck. Got one of your scoop stickers on your deck box. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, opponent. Gonna get in. Yes, we will no block. Down to 7. And... land. Ravenous Chupacabra. Well, we would like a Thief of Sanity. We would also like to draw an extra card. Go to combat. Get in with Thief of Sanity. Hit you. What do we get? Orzhov Enforcer. Alright, sure. Play Kefnet. Play Stitcher Supplier. Mill some cards. Orzhov Enforcer. And yeah. Run out the land, pass the turn. We might have done it. Oh my goodness, I think we got back into it. Opponent, what do you got? Scoops it up! And up to 5-0, and our opponent gave us a start, but still undefeated. Blue-black Blood for Bones. Still going, still going, still going. At least your opponent doesn't like making zombies. Oh, the Immortal Sun was shutting them down. Whew! 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 That Liliana, I thought we were done. I thought we were done when they drew it, but our Immortal Sun. Oh, I love Immortal Sun. It really is one of the cards I'm going to miss most. Hopefully we get some more good Planeswalker hate. Oh, what do you think the Gingerbread is... What do you think the Gingerbread Man is going to do? Like, I'm really excited and intrigued by Throne of Eldraine. I feel like... I want to see how they do the top-down designs of all these fairy tale characters. And I'm really curious what it's going to be like. So, like, the Gingerbread Man, you can't catch it. So, like a Flibblefit mechanic, a haste type mechanic. Glutinous Poison, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. This is probably going to go rough in game 1. Opponent's got the good ramp start. Can we take down Scape Shift? We have some sideboard tech for it. There's a Field of the Dead. Well, there's black mana. That's helpful. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. And combat attacks, hits us. Sure. Down to 19. Tap land. So the Courteous route. Alright, here comes the zombies, and yeah, I think our opponent might have got us. They might have got us. Gingerbread Man is a boggle. Ugh. Yeah, opponent's got, I mean, is this turn 3? This is turn 3, right? Am I wrong about this? Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. It doesn't get much faster than that for the old Scapeshift deck, I would say. Well, let's leave a sanity, I guess. Wild Woo, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your... Oh my god! Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I mean, Excalibur's probably got to be an equipment, right? Holy. Holy! There ain't no blocks. Well, this is an impressive Scapeshift hand. And we don't actually get to get in, because there's an Arboreal Grazer. The best, worst card in the history of Magic. Pass the turn. Yeah, I think we're just dead. I think we're dead. Yeah, we could have got rid of it with Hostage Taker, but... Well, I guess sometimes they're all on the top of your deck, and they drew Escape Shift. Okay. Well, that was a really strong Escape Shift draw. Hey Seth, my girlfriend is excited to meet you in GP Vegas. We were wondering where we could meet you. Going to be hanging out at the convention center for the most part. The Masturbator. That is the main plan. So I should be, I mean, I'll be in and out to some extent, but I'm planning to mostly be at the convention center all weekend. So probably tweet out where exactly, like what table at some point, but I don't know that yet. But around the convention center all weekend, you should be able to catch me without too much of an issue. So Unmoored Ego's in, Negate's in, Ritual of Soot's in. Go down. Hostage Taker. Well, Hostage Taker does deal with some stuff. Go down Disfigure. Go down Tyrant Scorn. And go down the Thief of Sanities. I think something like this. Cavalier of Night's a little hit or miss. Maybe it's fine. Try it like that. That was a good draw. Alright. Seth is easy to find a convention center since he has a better beard than Pleasant Kenobi. That's true. And I'm just kind of hard to miss. I'm like 6'3" and just massive, so I'm sure you won't have any trouble finding me. Agent steals any permanent, so it can steal the fields. That is true. I mean, it's a smidge on the slow-ish side, but it can steal the lands, which is nice. People and their Arboreal Grazers. People love playing that card. I mean, I guess it's nice if your main goal is to get a nut draw, but yeah, it takes Circuitia's route. Mill, Agent of Treacheries. Ooh, okay. We might have a turn 4 draw of our own here if things go well. Opponent plays a thing, passes. Well, Play Tomebound Lich. Loot. Discard Scholar of Ages. All right, do you have a land? Do you go? Okay, opponent does have a land, and they're going to get rid of Tomebound Lich, so they're staying barely alive for a second. But we have a lad, we have a Kefnet, got a turtle. We pass the turn. It is going to happen, opponent. You're not stopping this. You're not stopping it forever, I promise you. What do you got? Land. Passes. Decline. Well, we will Blood for Bones. Actually, go to combat. Attack. And let the stealing begin. You can always ghost by putting your hair down. Might be a good thing that Scape Shift rotates. It's definitely cool to see it see play, although it's probably good that it's not going to be able to see play forever. Well, sack Kefnet. Decline. Get back. Let's get back Scholar. Get back. Get back Kefnet. Scholar. Gets back Blood from Bones, Thought Erasure. Play a land. Scholar's so good here. Pass the turn. I think we can wait. They shouldn't be able to escape shift us this turn. And we can still reanimate again next turn. Opponent passes. I'll go to combat. Attack. Or maybe we keep waiting. Now we might just Thought Erasure plus negate. Might be better. This is probably safest. Opponent has Veil of Summer. Well, counter Veil of Summer. Alright, well, opponent lives. Jeez, all the pieces. Alright, opponent, what do you got? Opponent passes. Let's go Field of the Dead. And good game, well played. Oh, we could hit 2 scape shifts. Ha! Got him! That's what we were thinking it would do, and that's exactly what it did. Opponent's left with 2 scape shifts, and our sideboard tech's working. I do like the Ashiok plan, but our sideboard plan worked there pretty effectively. Here's a side list I've been running. Oh, thank you for the cheer, Jack. Yeah, it would be cool to see Sai do something one more time. One more time before it heads back into Modern, although it does see play in Modern. That looks fun. Steel Overseer, kind of a cool new addition. A little bit weird because there's not really artifact creatures, but I guess you make a lot of artifact creatures with Planeswalkers and Sai. That looks like a really fun deck to play. Has it been successful? Braid the beard. I've never braided my beard. Yeah, we're 5-0 right now. Can we take down Scape Shift? It would be, maybe we'll go, we only probably have a couple more matches left in the stream. Maybe we can go for a whole undefeated stream. We've had undefeated 5-round streams before, but I don't know, what is the longest we've went in a stream with going undefeated? All right, run it back. I think this deck's good. I think this deck's actually pretty good. Hey, says I was thinking about running Naya Glory in some coming tournaments. What do you think? What is Naya's Glory? Frydal Games. It sounds cool. Do you have a list I can look at? Ugh. Alright, well, hopefully these Blood for Bones are good eventually. Well, take the ferry. Mill the land. Come on! Come on! Way to get rid of all the scape shift stuff. Phone it. Goes digging. Hits a land. And drown catacombs, lich. Ooh. Oh, agent! The agent has arrived! That's not bad. Pwn it. Oh, Circuitous Root. Okay. The yoinking can begin! The yoinking can begin, and it might be working. Pwn it. What do you got? Land, untapped. Eberil Grazer, putting the lands into play. Trying to draw escape shift. Well, we go to combat. We attack. Opponent takes it. Thought Erasure. Well, let's see. Discard. Discard Thought Eraser. Play an island. Blood for Bones. Sack Lich. Get back Agent. Get back Lich. Steal a land. Come on, no whammies. No escape shift off the top. Oh, Field of the Dead. Okay, that's fine. That's actually fine. So now we... Ugh. Blood for Bones. Sack Agent. Return Agent. Steal Field of the Dead. 6-0, and the hottest deck in Standard can't keep up. Can't keep up with with the Barter. They just can't do it. Whew. Taking down them all. This deck has been great. Doesn't matter who we play. Doesn't matter what deck we're up against. We haven't played the Flash decks. Those might be hard, but oh boy. This is wet. This has went well. Nice, Seth. Have a good night. See you next stream. Go fix some tacos for my husband. Awesome. Thanks for hanging out, Tracy. Yeah, we will be back on Thursday for another one. Field of Rich play Lich would have worked as well, right? Wait, Field of Ruin play Lich. Would that have stolen? Oh, we could have. Oh, and not stolen anything. Yeah, I think there's value to putting our opponent down a land instead of just Field of Ruining a land to minimize their ability to scape shift effectively. So I think stealing a land is better there, especially because we have another Blood for Bones in hand. So the next turn we can do the same thing: Blood for Bones, sack Agent, get back Agent, steal another land, and now we can start drawing 3 cards a turn with our Agent too. Crazy J-Man. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Ooh, all right, control time. Well, Wandering Grave. This hand doesn't seem super good against control. Stitcher Supplier, mostly cards. Hey Seth, big fan. What do you think about running Ashiok in the board for hate on shift in this deck? You can mill yourself and stop your opponent from searching. I think it's a fine option. I don't know. I honestly don't know if it's better. We're playing 2 Unmoored Egos. The upside of Unmoored Ego is it doesn't die to creatures. The question I guess I would have with Ashiok is it gonna sit out on the battlefield enough for it to be effective? I think that's my only concern with going on the Ashiok plan. Opponent. And I think they have the right number of cards. It just looks weird on Arena sometimes. Well, play a land, go to combat. Attack Narset.
Just wait a moment.
And I guess we pass. Gonna need to find our Agent of Fates at some point. Hey Seth, I have a pet turtle, and he crawled out of the tank, and we found him. Ooh, Good job, Green Mage MTG. Alright. I guess we might as well bounce this. Narset going away. Opponent cashes it in. For shift, they really have no answers apart from Prison Realm Right or of course Snitch Situation. I mean, or just like attacking it. I think that would kind of be my concern, is if our opponent could just attack it. Well, that's lots of. Mill Dismal Backwater, even though we kind of do want black mana. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. Do you think that what do you think will be better, what we have or what we lose? What do you think will be better, Esper Control or Esper Hero? So I think the question was after rotation. Was that with what we lose? What will be better? My guess would be Esper Hero. Esper Hero is already kind of on the top of the list, and I feel like out of those two decks, I think it's already ahead of Esper Control. And once 5-mana Teferi rotates, then I think it's even less likely that people will go on the more controlling plan. So my guess would be Esper Hero, but definitely things could change based on what's printed in the fall set. But as of right now, that's what I would say. I'll go ahead and hit our opponent. Loot. Discard Cavalier of Night. Thought Erasure. Sweet. Hand of Control. Well, I guess we take a Teferi. Mill a Swamp. Pass the turn. Opponent. Boy, opponent has a lot of action. Alright, kills our Obnixilis. Or uses Obnixilis to kill our stuff. Play Tomebound Lich. Go looting. Discard Stitcher Supplier. Play Blast Zone. Pass the turn. Still on 1 black mana. Opponent. Yeah, we are on the hope they never draw a land plan, which seems unlikely. Well, let me see, Fry Dogs. The Naya Glory deck. Ooh. Oh, there's a land. Getting in some chance for glory before. Wait, is this in Modern? No. All right, opponent's going to cast down our Lich. We can't really stop it. Sure. Well, take up Blast Zone. We have a nude. Oh, so close. Well, Stitcher Supplier. Mill 3 non-lands. Pass the turn. Oh, if we get Agent of Treachery this Teferi, that changes things significantly. Whoa, another big donation. Jenser Spefries. There's a Teferi. Ugh, yep. Hey, Seth, I'd give you another shot to get my name right. The pressure is on. Well, Jenser Spefries? Hopefully that's close. Thank you so much for the $20 donation. Thank you. Was that close? Now I forgot it already. Jenser. Was that close at least? Opponent. Passing. Well, tick up. Add some counters. Land for this agent is what we'd like. Kefnat. Go to combat. Attack Teferi. That was a turn where we really need to hit a land.
Enough.
Well, play Kefnat. Pass the turn. Com64, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber, Jenser's Peffries. I got it? All right. I'm glad I got it, Jenser's. Opponent hits our Stitcher Supplier, mills us. There's 3 lands. Oh, we wanted those. We wanted those. Opponent draws a card. Oh, it's sliding away by missing land drops. So, Naya, the Naya deck looks sweet. Well, was there a specific question about it? I mean, it looks fun. It's obviously, Chance for Glory is a card that it's either insane or it gets stuck in your hand or it kills you. But that seems like the kind of shell that might actually be able to take advantage of it sometimes. Oh my god. Oh, why doesn't it tap Blast Zone? Oh, Arena, I hate you. Oh, Arena, I hate you. Arena. Arena's brain when it comes to knowing when to tap lands is so incredibly small. Like, if we have 2 mana up, why would we possibly want our colorless Blast Zone over our 2-colored spell? Why, Arena? Why? In what world would that be the right choice for anyone to make? Yeah. Sure. Oh, Arena. Well, yeah, I think this one's slipping away. We just have not hit this land. And then we didn't manually tap and got punished. And opponent looks like, alright. Well, I mean, we'll try it. Sure. Agent of Treacheries. Little late. Little late. Opponent kills our own Teferi.
I really should have seen that coming.
And well, it looks like our win streak. I mean, I guess this is only game 1, but is our win streak gonna die? There goes our Agent of Treacheries. Is our win streak gonna die on the very last match of our stream? Is that where we're at? Making them Vraska's Contempt their own Teferi is still good value. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Well, that would be nice if we had creatures. Well, I guess we do this. So, a couple things have been killed. Pass the turn. I mean, it's not over. Our opponent's pulled pretty far ahead in cards, I think, but we'll see. Opponent. Drawn from Dreams, and draw some cards. Hey, what do you think about Quasi-Duplicate to trigger Agent Mission Briefing in your list? I think Quasi-Duplicate could be fun. Not sure about Mission Briefing. I'm not sure what Mission Briefing does. I guess it can flashback Blood from Bones, but that's unfortunate. It can flashback Blood from Bones for Bones, but I'm not sure. We have ways of getting it back from our graveyard, so I don't know if it's actually necessary. So I probably wouldn't play Mission Briefing personally. I think Quasi-Duplicate could be like fun, but it's a little rough to make token copies of things where a lot of decks are playing these bounce to fairies is a concern. We got a new donation from Wildwoot, $5 donation. Hey Seth, I remember first seeing a video of yours back when you made a video about Pelix Pinnacle. Since then, you've been a great contribution to the Magic community, and I hope you keep making quality content for many years to come. Oh, Wildwoot, thank you for the donation, and thank you so much for the kind words as well. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I think that, I mean, I could imagine myself sticking some Quasi-Duplicates into the deck, just because I think Quasi-Duplicate is fun, but I'm not sure it's the right, like, competitive plan. Yeah, alright. And, I believe that's game. Sure. I don't mind playing against kind of deck opponents running. Feels more interactive than everything getting countered, even though I guess it's effectively the same thing. Yeah. I don't know. I know some people really hate on control. Sometimes I get annoyed by control, but I enjoy control. I think control decks, I mean, there's times when they're too good, but personally, we were talking about it out of the podcast a little bit. I would rank, personally, Mono Blue, the deck that I'm most excited about rotating. Like, for me, what drives me crazy, definitely One Drop Curious Obsession, I think is way more punishing to the decks that I like to play than Teferi control decks or Nexus even. Although Nexus is also annoying sometimes. Have you tried the M19 clone in this deck? I have not. I guess it's kind of cool because it's 3 mana. So being able to clone, we should probably actually sideboard here before we just run out of time and lose. So let's hang on. Yeah, let's try one on Mordigo, that's fine. Alright, run it like that. Yeah, the clone could be fun. We lost game 1. Alright, we should be on the play here for game number 2. Can we keep our win streak alive and close out with 7-0? Alright. I mean, a little susceptible to discard, but this hand's fine. Land, go. Opponent. We would like our own discard. Maybe some Duresses in the sideboard would be worth it. Land, go. Hey Seth, a couple years ago, you played a Memnite charge counter deck for Commander Clash. Do you plan on revisiting that idea with Atraxa or Vireel? Ooh, possibly. Atraxa and Vireel are sweet, and I like charge counters. They've always had a special place in my heart since I think the first deck I ever built was a charge counter based deck. So I could see myself revisiting it at some point. We really did kind of want that Tomebound Lich. Opponent, land, Teferi. Aye. Alright, not good, not good. Takes down, draws a card. We draw more lands. Well, run out a hostage taker. Pass the turn. Oh dear. I just stole a Yarok with this deck. Scholar and Yarok is filthy. That is pretty filthy. Opponent has some removal. Kills our stuff. I think Wizards probably did mess up with several of the War of the Spark Planeswalkers. I think there are cards that are fun in very small doses, but I think in general, they're probably not the way that... Oh boy, what do we even do against this hand? It would be fine if we could cast stuff, but because Planeswalkers have triggered abilities for no reason, a little less fine. Land go. Hey, what's up, the Milkman? How are you? Bone it. Another Thought Erasure off the top. Gonna take our Agent of Treachery since... Wow. Alright, takes Disdainful Stroke, which is a dead card, but that's okay. We're fine with that. Bone it.
That's more like it.
Well, playing land, pass the turn. Opponent. Lethal Wombat! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Opponent passes. Another dead card. Well, we will run out a Kefnet. It would be sweet if we could counter. That would be very helpful here, but pass the turn. If our opponent could like bounce Kefnet and draw Big Teferi, it's just over. If we play the God of Turtle, then our opponent plays Basilica Bellhaunt, and we lose Agent of Treachery. And I think Agent of Treachery is the card that can potentially win us the game. Kefnet, with this hand of our opponent, they have like so many answers in hand that it's very unlikely to actually be able to do anything. Another Teferi for our opponent. Teferi. Hey Seth, remember the Absan writes budget Magic deck from a while back. I put it together a couple months ago and has been wiping my FNM every week. Ooh, yeah, that was a sweet one. That was definitely a pretty solid budget deck. Dismal Backwater. Kefnet. Yo. Pass the turn. We're down a game. We're down a game in this match.
Here goes nothing.
I think our win streak might be coming to an end here. Opponent's got 7 cards. We got essentially 1 card. Now literally 1 card. Opponent. Land. Passes. Well, go to combat. Attack to fairy. Opponent kills it. Yeah, I guess we'll put it back in our deck. Yeah, I guess we take the Bell Hunt. We can't really do anything else. Pass the turn. Opponent. Take it up, take it up. Oath of Kaya. Gonna take down our Agent of Treachery. And... land. Well, opponent's a little lighter on card. Ooh. Boy, that would be sweet if our opponent didn't have Ixalan's Binding in hand. Opponent Vraska's Contempts. Well, I guess we play it. It is going to get got by this Ixalan's Binding. Ugh. Answers, answers, answers. There's Ixalan's Binding for our opponent. So Blastode can't get rid of it, or we could potentially like steal a Teferi and get rid of it. Ticks up Teferi, vote it, land, passes. Well, Unmordigo. Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. Land in hand, 3 Teferis. All right, let's look at this deck. Is this like a... All right, Narsat's 1 Liliana, D-Spark, 1 Eldest Reborn, 1 Command the Dread Horde, 1 Night Veil Predator. Well, all right. Getting rid of the Teferis is not bad. All right, I mean, we're staying alive. We're staying alive. Get them out of here. Pass the turn. If we draw Reanimation at some point, we have a shot. Just built Grixis Skelementals in Modern. Going to try to tune it a bit in the coming weeks. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. We're playing Ball Lightning Tribal for Much Brew this week, which should be sweet. Ball Lightning Tribal, a little bit different, but kind of somewhat similar idea. Well, play. Got Eternal Kefnet. Play Stitcher's Supplier. Alright, don't mill anything too good. Pass the turn. Come on, Reanimation! Seth, I'm going to make a commander deck when you have to play with cards that are hard to pronounce and you can play it on Commander Clash. That would be a great viewer-submitted deck for a future Commander Clash. Oath of Gaia for our opponent. Kill Stitcher Supplier. We lose. Alright, some stuff. Come on, deck. Land for our opponent. Thought Erasure. Takes our Thief of Sanity. Still haven't had any of our reanimation spells. Mills a Settle the Wreckage. Well, go to combat. Attack to fairy. Get drained. finally get the Planeswalker off the battlefield. Well, pass the turn, see what our opponent finds. Eldest Reborn. So Planeswalker's gonna be returning. And now we can't actually reanimate, which is bad. Wow, that was a good draw. Play Tomebound Lich. Pass the turn. Opponent takes it up. And oh!
The undead.
All right, all right, all right.
This looks like a fun new toy.
Well, I think that is the dream officially dead. Whew. Well, I guess we're gonna have to settle for a 6-1. I don't know if this is actually a bad matchup. I feel like our opponent definitely ripped really well. A little bit weller than we did, and yeah. All right, all right. I don't think there's any point in even... Like, is there anything we can even draw? Opponent gets to reanimate. Yeah, I think that just does it. Well, I mean, opponent was empty-handed and drew their 2 best cards in a row, so not much you could do about it. And our 7-0 dream dies. We finish with a 6-1 record, which still means the deck is insane. And even in the match we lost, I don't think we're just like not able to beat the Esper deck. I feel like our opponent just outran us that match. So yeah, the deck felt really good and very competitive, and it does sweet things, and we basically just crushed everyone except the Esper deck at the end. So if you are looking for something different to try out for FNM or whatever, I would definitely recommend it. It seems like a pretty competitive deck and pretty safe for rotation. Lose some fringe stuff around the edges. Stitcher Supplier, probably the most questionable piece. Like, how much does that hurt the deck, losing that? But I think there's ways to do it without Stitcher Supplier, which is kind of just okay anyway. So yeah, it seems like it's good for post-rotation and for now. So definitely a super sweet deck. Oh my goodness. So I think, everyone, that brings us to the end for tonight. No Momir tonight because we're on Arena, and Arena doesn't have Momir. If you petition Arena to get Momir on it and allow us to challenge each other with Momir, we will wrap up with Momir more often. But for now, it's just a Magic Online thing because it's not available on Arena. So anyway, reminders. Replay YouTube. Mana base gonna be whack. I mean, we're going to get I don't really think so. When I did the article about preparing for rotation in the decks, people seem freaked out about the lands, but I think there almost assuredly will be a land cycle in Throne of Eldraine. So you basically you lose Drowned Catacombs, play whatever blue-black duels in Throne of Eldraine, and it could be better, slightly. It could be slightly worse. It could be essentially the same, but I don't think there's any way that the deck is just unplayable because we'll get another duel cycle, so it should be fine. No Super League tonight, but we are on Super League next week. There's no Super League at all tonight because of the Mythic Championship starting in a couple days. So, but we're back next week with our first playoff week. So next Tuesday, we'll have normal stream into the Super League stream. So anyway, reminders, everyone, replay YouTube. If you missed anything, you want to go back and look at the deck or any of the old decks, you can find them there. Normal YouTube, playing Pauper coming out this week, Against the Odds tomorrow. Tons and tons of stuff to check out on the YouTube channel. One last reminder that our sponsor is Card Kingdom, and if you want some sweet new M20 cards, including some of the cards we played tonight, Scholar of Ages, a cheap little common, tons of stuff, you'd pick them up at cardkingdom.com, even get a Saffron Olive sticker if you mention it in the order notes. Most importantly, thank you to all of you. We had some huge donations tonight. Thank you to everyone who donated. We had subs and gift subs and people hanging out and talking. Speaking of subs, Zanu360, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscribers. So thank you so much, everyone. I love you all. You are amazing. Have a wonderful middle of the week. We will be back on Thursday with another one. Until then, have a wonderful time no matter what you're doing. And yeah, I will see you on Thursday. Thanks again, everyone. You're super awesome. Seriously, you are. See you Thursday.